Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights.
Passports, Passion, and Plot Twists, The Tea with Tree presents Wanderlust, a limited travel series hosted by me, Tree Taylor, with author and luxury travel goddess, Cher Teray. This travel series is dripping with tips and twists, flirts, and fictional love that'll leave you feeling beautifully aroused and ready to take flights. The Tea with Tree and Wanderlust, 6 episodes every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, brought to you by the Booked Club, where frequent flyers and mile highers come together. On the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
Dogs and poodles, you're in the dog.
Before streetwear had a name, Delancey had the game. In the 70s and 80s, the hood made that F-train pilgrimage downtown. Not for clout, not for likes, but for gear that spoke loud without saying a word. Sheepskin coats that broke necks. Goose down so thick they brushed door frames. Name belts, Lee suits, Le Tigre shirts, and if your hustle was strong, maybe a gold name chain to seal the look. Delancey was noisy, gritty, alive. Merchants barked prices like battle cries. No fitting rooms, cash only, no refunds. If it fit, it was fate. Hands stayed in pockets, not for style, but survival. And the only thing watching your back was a chance. This wasn't Fifth Avenue. This was fly on a budget. You didn't just get dressed, you got certified. Because when you stepped back in the hood rocking a fresh Delancey fit, everyone knew you came back different. Delancey Street, where getting fresh was a hustle, not a hashtag.
Throwback Thursday going down with your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. And at first, we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning, world. Good morning, Why Not 2403. Thank you for that super chat, sir. You're amazing. Good morning, Birdman 22. Good morning, beautiful Mocha Bella. And shouts out to the class of 91 from Berkeley High School's very own John Dingle. Good morning to all of y'all. And good morning to you, Dougie Stew. How you feeling today, sir?
I'm fantastic, man. I'm fantastic. How about you, sir? Who's that, Andre Dawson? Oh, no, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa, sir, on this Throwback Thursday with your boys, the Two Live Stews. Who you rocking? What you got? Okay, you just got you a brain shirt. Okay, all right.
Oh,
that's great.
no. It's David Justice. It's David Justice.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Shouts out to the Qs.
That's a live Justice jersey.
Yeah. David Justice, man.
Got a lot of real good things going on today, y'all. Before we get any further, I want to talk about something that's just off the cuff.
We didn't go far at all. We just got here. And shouts out to Tree. Shouts out to Tree for that video that took me back to old school New York fashion.
Amen. We were blessed to have several family members in New York that would send us clothes.
Right.
We would send them sizes, and they would send us clothes.
Or we'd get it ourselves over the summertime.
Over the summertime when we went to New York.
Yeah.
Lee jeans, Puma windbreaker suits, suede Adidas, shell top Adidas, sheepskin coats, bombers. We had all that stuff.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Bless his name.
Straight from Carolina. Straight from Moco, Carolina. We was down in Moco, fresh to death. I believe that's how they used to say it.
Exactly. That's 100% how they used to say it. Fresh to death, sir.
Real quick, man. I was.
Oh, we got a lot to get into, man.
We got a lot, man. I was reading some stuff this morning for the show and making some notes and getting prepared, man. And I found myself going down a rabbit hole of unsubscribing from marketing emails on my account.
Mm-hmm.
I must have unsubscribed from 100 different emails that people just I get put on some list, I guess.
Yeah.
My question, and the reason why I brought this up was, is there anything I can do to prohibit this from happening?
Well, I mean, there's like filters in your email, the email itself, like Yahoo or what's the other one? The other main one that we use, Gmail. Yeah, there's filters you can put in to send it to a spam folder or something like that. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we got to talk about that after the show because I got to do that.
Uh-huh.
I got a few hundred messages on my email account, man. That's just ads and stuff, and I don't want that stuff coming to my email account.
Right. Yeah. When you don't have anything to do, like one day when you're sitting around, go in there and you'll see how to do it. And matter of fact, just Google how to get rid of junk email, and AI will tell you exactly how to do it.
Okay. I appreciate that, man.
Hey, today is a Throwback Thursday, man.
Not just a Throwback Thursday, man. Not just a Throwback Thursday.
Go ahead.
We got the bull today, man. I know you're about to do that, but we got the bull today.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this book for a month. We read this book a couple of months ago. We talk about it every week, and today the author of the bull is going to be in the Doghouse with the Stews, and I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm super excited.
Pause, but I am excited.
Right. The show is brought to you by PlanNet and IntelliTravel. We got a huge announcement coming up later with Arlie, so y'all want to stay tuned for that. Huge announcement coming up later with Arlie, so stay tuned for that. We got the top 5. We got the Arlie report. We got last 48. Yeah, it's just a bunch of great things to get into. Last night, man, OKC shut it down. Yeah. They win their series against the Minnesota Timberwolves 4-1. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander went off.
124-94, man. It wasn't even a game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander went off like he has pretty much all year. That's why he's the league MVP. Dominated. And
Chet Holmgren dropped 22 last night and 7 boards, 3 blocks. Jalen Williams, who I really like his game a lot. So I think if SGA wasn't on their team, that Williams could go for 40 a night.
Right.
Last night he had another good night. 19, 8 rebounds. He's just a real player, man.
So I watched Alexander real closely last night, man. There's nothing he can't do.
No.
And I guess maybe this is the trending topic. Throw up the little trending topic thing. There's nothing that he can't do. No. Here's my question for you.
Question.
You do realize that the last 7 years, a foreign player has won the NBA MVP. Did you realize that?
I did.
I had some notes right here. So Shai Gilgeous, SGA wins it this year. Joker's won it 3 times. Embiid won it 1 time. And Giannis won it 2 times in a row. All worthy, but is it good for basketball? Like, is it good for? And I guess people affiliated with the NBA might think it is because now it's global and they can sell more stuff. Not just in the United States, they can sell stuff all over the world.
I tried to make this point to you a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about flag football in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all keep on thinking that us Americans over here in the United States are the most talented at everything. Y'all keep on thinking that. Y'all keep on thinking we're the best in sports. These other countries.
Yeah, well, hold on. There's nobody else that's going to compete with us in football because that's different. Basketball has been international for a long time.
Right, but
it's just really hit its crescendo right now.
Right. But again,
there should be no team we don't dominate in these Olympics, man, in football.
Okay.
You disagree?
I just think y'all need to wake up and stop acting like we're superior and we're dominating everything. These cats are growing up playing ball every day. And my kids stay in the house. Me and Big Ball Jamal talked about this last night. His son is 6'4", getting recruited.
Pause. The bull is coming on today. Big Ball Jamal. That sounds scary.
Me and Mr. Johnson talked about this last night. He has a hard time getting his kid to watch film. Mm-hmm. And he's a great player. He's got scholarship offers already.
Oh, he does?
Oh, yeah, several of them.
Okay.
I have a hard time getting Miles Mason to go outside.
Right.
These other kids in these other nations are out there all day, every day. They don't have their head in these computers, on these phones. They're trying to get better and master a craft.
Uh-huh.
Just keep that in mind.
It's really kind of sad, though, when you think about it, right? In your life, when you was a kid, try to think back when you was a kid, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. Thank you for joining your boys. When you were a kid, did you think at any time when you were a kid that what's going on right now would actually be happening? You remember Billy Knight was the GM of the Atlanta Hawks for many, many years, and his vision was to have, all of these swing players on the floor, all of these 6'10" guys that could handle a basketball. They can do everything.
Right.
They can shoot. They can do everything. They can handle basketball. They can shoot. They can do everything, right? And it's kind of sad because it's happened. Like in your life, when you were a kid, did you ever think that you see anybody outside of a Patrick Ewing type or, David Robinson type that dominated the center position?
I wasn't thinking internationally when I was younger, but the older I got, especially when I got to college and we had some foreign players on our team, I started realizing other people can ball too. Other people can ball too.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah,
and I mean to take the
last night OKC, the guy that hit the most three-pointers every time he was wide open was 7'2".
It's kind of depressing, man.
And he was a white guy.
I guess my point is it's kind of sad that the NBA that we knew and grew up with is pretty much gone. From those two things. Yeah. From the fact that, all these guys 7 years in a row, that's not a coincidence. 7 years in a row, a foreign player has won the MVP. And
dare I say they're more skilled? Because basketball, you got to shoot the ball to score. So we got big men that, we play with our back to the basket. Okay, congratulations. These other guys, these Euros, are shooting from 40 feet out and hitting it. Yeah, our bigs ain't shooting 40% from the three-point line. There's R. There's R. They got all-around game. Wembanyama handles the ball like he's 5'9". He's 7'4", man.
I forgot about that ninja.
He's 7'4", man.
We haven't even started talking about him yet. He's literally going to dominate for the next 15 years.
No question.
It's kind of sad, man. I guess that's my whole point is it's kind of sad, like, it's kind of sad. I don't know what else to say because it really hit me when I watched this kid last night. There's literally nothing he can't do. Obviously, because he won the MVP, but it's just like the turning of the pages, man.
Well, there's less walls up separating the nations as well, man. At any given time, you could be on Xbox gaming with someone that's not just someplace in the U.S., but someplace else in the world, man. You can get a plane ticket to fly over the pond for a couple $100 these days, man.
Yeah.
It's 2025. We're not living in times where we're separated like we used to be.
Yeah.
Or we don't have access to the other areas of the world. It's easy access now, man.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about the interweb a little bit later. It's easy access now, man. We know about each other.
Yeah. The interweb.
They see us. They can go on YouTube and train. They have hoops. They have courts.
Yeah. YouTube is a Mickey Ficky. The interweb really has, and we're going to talk about it later, like you said, the interweb has really, really, lessen the divide.
Listen, man, when we were in St. John's a few years ago, me and my LBs take a trip every year. There was a dirt court outside of the little villa we had, and we could see it looking down the hill.
Like we grew up playing on dirt court.
We grew up playing. Okay.
Right.
From sun up till sun down, they were running on that dirt court, and those kids was hooping with no shoes on all day. The entire day. If the sun was up, they were out there playing basketball on that dirt court. When the last time you seen some kids in the U.S. playing basketball outside? Answer that question for me.
Outside, not just not a dirt court, but outside in period.
Playing basketball.
Yeah, man, you're right.
When you go to the crib,
I don't see kids ride bikes, and you know what? I don't see kids playing basketball outside either.
No, I've invested in 3 very nice bikes for these kids, man. 2 of them in the storage room in the back. Morgan's is upstairs. She may ride it twice a month. And we got a basketball, man. We got a basketball goal, man. Mason goes up there, 2 or 3 times a week and shoots the ball for 3 or 4 minutes. These kids overseas were hooping all day with no shoes on.
You know what? This really hurts my feelings, man, because literally on Sunday, when we got out of church, on Sunday, we would head to the court. We called it the court.
What do we do before we head to the court, though?
What do you mean? What do we do?
Clean the truck.
Yeah, it was a lot of little things we did. We ate dinner. We ate dinner at 1 o'clock on Sundays. But yeah, literally the court was packed on Sunday afternoon, Saturday afternoon from 1 p.m. till the sun went down.
The sun went down.
With 150 ninjas.
Yes. Yes.
And you're right. I can't remember riding by a park and seeing kids outside playing at a park. You're right.
Nope.
I didn't mean to get into this. One other thing I wanted to bring up, trending as well. You're watching the 2 Hours Tuesday Experience. We didn't talk about this when it actually was announced a couple of days ago. I told you they were going to change that format to the college football playoffs.
No question.
I told you.
We talked about it yesterday. We talked about it yesterday in the huddle with Joe Ham. And shouts out to everybody that joined us yesterday. Had a lot of people join us yesterday. Joe mentioned it as well. It was a no-brainer. You're not going to keep benefiting Boise and Arizona State. You're not going to bless Boise and Arizona State.
Wasn't you arguing for them, though?
Oh, I was fine with them. I was fine with it the way it was. So I'm not complaining about the change.
If you haven't heard, they're going away from that conference champion garbage stuff that got Arizona State and Boise. They got Arizona State and Boise in it and left Georgia out. And if they would have went by the rankings last year, it would have been Georgia, Texas, Oregon, and Penn State. That's going to happen from now on. I told you they wasn't going to do that bullshit no more. Boise State? No, that wasn't going to happen. They had to. And you know what I respect about the college football committee? They don't give a damn.
No. And it'll change again, man.
They don't give a damn.
It'll change again.
When they see something that needs to be righted, they do it. They don't try to explain. They don't try to apologize. Everybody knows that was screwed up last year. Arizona State and Boise got them 2 spots in that the top 4, 2 of the top 4 spots, and the committee said, "The hell with that. Let's change this. Let's change this."
The orange man, the orange head, whatever you call that guy these days, he's made some decisions that I question, man, and I want to talk to you about what is really going on. We'll do that in the next segment. As well as talking about Tiger Woods' boy, man. I see greatness in this young man. We'll talk about Charlie here in the next segment as well.
Absolutely. Hey, we're brought to you by PlanNet and IntelliTravel. Huge announcement coming up later with Arlie, so stay tuned for that. Hey, listen, today is Thursday. It's offering day. If you'd like to help keep the lights on, we would appreciate it. Email me at sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. sme.dougstewart@gmail.com.
See what Jasani said? They're going to change it again after the smaller schools complain again. It's going to change again. It's going to change a few times. And why not? As long as they're doing what they think they need to do to make it the right way. Whatever they think is going to make it best, I'm fine with them doing that.
Okay.
And would I rather seen Georgia last year? Well, I got a hate with Georgia, so I want the little guys to have a chance, and they do within these 12-team playoffs. But should they get a number 1 seed? No, man, they shouldn't be getting a bye. They shouldn't be getting a bye.
Yeah. All right.
We learned that last year.
Don't go away. 2 live stews. Yeah, there's no way, man. They had to stop that real quick. Real quick.
I thought, what can we do to make sure that Boise never gets a bye again?
It was that simple. It was that simple, man.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance.
Throwback Thursday going down in the doghouse with your boys, the 2 Live Stews.
Who was that? What's the name of that group?
Doug. I'm Ryan. And this is your 2 Live Stews experience, Thursday morning style. We appreciate y'all for being here. Throwback Thursday, that is.
What's the name of that group tree? You know?
That is...
that was a classic. I don't know the name of the group, but that song was classic. Happy Throwback Thursday.
I'm looking at the name. I just can't say it. Give me a second. That is
them boys had on them leisure suits too.
Well, I love a leisure suit.
I think I might rock a leisure suit to sundresses and seersuckers, man.
I love a leisure suit. I love a leisure suit, man.
Yeah. Hey, totally today is Throwback Thursday. Thank you for joining your boys. As I mentioned in the last segment.
Right before you mention anything, man, I got to give a shout out to the great Angel Reese. She becomes the fastest woman in the WNBA history with the 500 career points and 500 rebounds. Shouts out to Angel Reese, man. No one's done it this fast. She's a force to be reckoned with. And I'm happy for her. This is a huge accomplishment. So congratulations, Angel Reese.
You're not happy for that young lady. Everybody knows your record on Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
Right. What's my record with them?
We know your record.
Well, right before you go any further, also, I want to double down and give another shout out and a huge shout out.
Here we go.
To Paige Beckers.
Oh, okay.
Paige Beckers goes off in Dallas's first win. Okay. She had 21 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. First player with 60 points and 30 assists in her first 5 career games in the WNBA. Hey, man, I know it's postseason in the NBA and we're watching a lot of basketball, man, but the WNBA has been phenomenal. There's a star on every night that can ball. So shouts out to those women in the WNBA.
So the name of the group was Today.
I would have never.
I would have never guessed that in a million years.
I was not thinking Today. Wow.
That's one of those groups that fall under like a one-hit wonder. I don't know. Maybe they had some other hits. I don't know, but they weren't real.
Name another song other than that one.
I can't. but that was the track. That was the track back in the day. Hey, welcome back to the show. Today is a Throwback Thursday. If you'd like to donate to the show, we would appreciate it. $1, $5, $10, $500. We would appreciate it. Look to the bottom of the chat and look to the right. We'll do the same thing next Thursday night.
Thank you, Richard Bullock, for your super chat. We'll read your messages a little bit later when we get into the chat. Thank you all very much. And again, yesterday, Joe and I did In the Huddle with Joe Ham. We've been very inconsistent with the solid time. Mm-hmm. It's summertime now, a lot of moving parts. Basketball on at night. We typically were going at 9 o'clock. We've been going during the day. We went at noon last week. Yesterday, we went at like 9 o'clock. So y'all stay tuned and subscribe to the show so whenever we do decide to go on, you'll be notified. But thanks to everybody for pulling up. We had a really good show and a lot of people attended. So thank y'all very much.
Absolutely. You said you wanted to talk about Tiger, little boy.
I do, man. How great do you think Charlie can be? Do you think Charlie will Do you think he'll be of any substance in the PGA one day? That's the question I have for you.
Absolutely. The man just shot a 65. Was it a 65?
66.
66. Yeah, I definitely do.
And that's with 2 bogeys. So he really could have had a 64 or lower.
Right. Absolutely. Because he's
8 birdies, I believe, 8 birdies in one round. He's playing phenomenal golf right now.
right. I definitely think he can be like one of the greatest to ever do it, simply put, because his daddy is Tiger. He's been around the game his entire life. Every swing that he makes, his daddy is critiquing it. I'm sure Tiger has him set up with the best coaches, that are walking the face of the earth. I definitely think he can be one of the best golfers of all time.
It was his first AGA, which is American Junior Golf Association tournament, that he won. I believe he's had a couple of top 5 finishes, but he put it all together this past week and had a phenomenal round. Again, 6 under 66 for his first career AGA title.
Right.
AJGA title.
Yeah.
He's got a beautiful swing, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but once again, can you imagine how meticulous everything is with him as far as his game, his equipment, his coaching, his nutrition? I mean, his workouts. Like, Tiger's been there and done that at the highest level ever. Why wouldn't his son be? And if his son is interested in the game like that, if Charlie wants to play the game at a high level and be one of the best, he's going to have every opportunity to do that.
He's got the exact same mannerisms as his father on that course.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's to see them walk beside each other, to see him twirl the club after a good swing, to see him fist pump after a good shot or a chip in. It is so Tiger-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Good for those guys, man.
Let's jump back to basketball. One quick second. We didn't mention it. We haven't talked about it because we weren't on after he did it. But your boy Tyler Haliburton, man, game 4, 32 points, 15 assists, 12 rebounds, and 0 turnovers.
None, man.
This is who we banking our future on in the NBA. I kind of brought this up when we got sidetracked when I mentioned it. I spoke to our Uncle Donnie, and he was like, Doug, I like this Haliburton kid. He's the future. He's really the future of the NBA.
He's not new, though. He just hadn't been on this scale, but he's been doing this for years. He's a baller.
So, I mean, I think the first time people took notice of him is in the what do they call the tournament at the beginning of the year? Remember Indiana won that tournament at the beginning of the year? They started doing the last couple of years.
The in-season tournament.
The in-season tournament.
Yeah.
When they won the in-season tournament, he went off, and that's really like the first time anybody really paid a lot of attention to him. And look at him.
They started tracking.
He's about to close out your Knicks here in a second, and it's going to be them and OKC in the finals.
Well, I'll get to that in a second. They started tracking turnovers in 77-78, that season. And this dude in a postseason game didn't have 1 turnover. It's absolutely amazing. And yes, the Knicks are 0-15 all time in 7-game series when they're trailing 3-1.
Right.
But it's not over. We play tonight in Madison Square Garden, and it starts with us getting the win tonight. That's it. It's not over. I know it's only been done once or twice in the history, Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals. I believe the Cleveland Cavaliers
Wait a minute.
back in the 70s.
Wait a minute. Didn't you just say the stat? What was the stat you gave? 0-15.
Oh, yeah. The Knicks are 0-15 when trailing.
Oh, the Knicks are 0-15. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Knicks are 0-15. But it's not over. Yeah. I mean, we get this one tonight. We have new life.
Let's do this. Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet. Let's bet $100, like the $100 bet we had before, and I paid you.
Right.
Let's bet $100 that the Knicks won't come back and win this series.
The series or this game coming up?
The series. You just said it's not over. You believe in your team, right?
It's not over. There's a reason why. We just can't say, you know what? Let's give it to the Pacers.
$100 that the Knicks won't come back and win this series.
You know what, man? No.
I thought you were gonna say yeah.
You know what? 100. 100
what?
pennies on the Knicks winning this series.
Man, damn your 100 pennies. I thought you was gonna say yeah.
Hey man, I believe
you don't even believe in that bullshit you just said.
We just talked about Haliburton not turning the ball over in an entire game. We're giving the ball away at a rapid rate.
Mm-hmm.
And for Brunson to go 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter, that's something that you don't want. Hart fouls out. They start Robinson and bench Hart, and clearly I think Tibbs needs to do a better job. You know, we're not out of it, though. We're not out of it, and we're in New York tonight, and it starts with us getting one win tonight. The series is not over.
You keep saying that's redundant. You keep saying we're not out of it. Of course y'all not out of it because it's 3-1.
Okay. So we're not out of it. We still got a chance to win. And I believe.
How much do you believe, though? Do you believe $100 worth?
100 pennies worth. 100 pennies.
Okay. Well.
And I mean, I'm literally going to pay you in pennies. I got a jar full of them upstairs. I will give you 100 pennies.
Last thing I wanted to throw out there, man, is I think you mentioned it a second ago. Donald Trump is releasing everybody from jail, all his boys, all his cousins, anybody that he owe a favor to.
I've read all this stuff, man. Can you tell me why and what's going on?
Well, the president has the ability to pardon anybody he wants, I believe. Maybe that's not true. That can't be true because he can't pardon like a mass murderer or something like that. I don't think.
Well, some would say Larry Hoover is a mass murderer.
That's true.
Now he's still going to have to do his state time, I believe, but the Fed charges it's gone.
So put Larry Hoover to the side. We'll get back to him in a second. Todd and Julie Christie, they had a show called "The Christies Know Best."
The Chrisleys.
The dude kind of, I don't know how that marriage works because he's kind of right. Thank you, Tree. Put that back up, Tree, one more time.
I don't want to get into that.
They're officially pardoned by President Donald Trump in bank fraud and tax evasion case. So they took out $36 million in personal loans. They didn't pay taxes 3 years in a row. And they got sentenced. He got sentenced to 12 years in jail because I guess he was the ringleader and he was pushing all of the buttons. And she got charged for 7. Their daughter went to some banquet where they paid like $1 million. She asked Trump to let her parents out of jail. He did it. He did it. Not only did he let her out of jail, but he let out of jail a lot of other people that probably shouldn't have been let out of jail based on how jail works. And you just
how jail works.
And lastly, you mentioned Larry Hoover, the originator or one-time leader of one of the biggest gangs in the country, the Gangster Disciples, I believe is the name of the group. I believe they used to appear on Good Times as well. Oh no, that's the Junior Warlords and the Satan Knights. not the Gangster Disciples. But allegedly committed a murder in 1973, was framed for running a criminal organization, been in jail for a very, very long time. And Trump supposedly is going to let him out. It hadn't happened yet. Everybody thinks that it's already happened. It's a done deal. But Trump, his word is Trump is going to try to get him pardoned and let him out of jail as well.
I don't think he has to try. I think he's got the ability to just do it.
I don't think it's that simple.
Well, the Grizzlies on the streets.
They out already?
To my understanding, they're about to be.
From Loose Neck side, Hoover got 200 years worth of state charges. So I don't understand how all of that works. It's just interesting that somebody that rappers been talking about in their songs for years, I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, getting work.
Well, the name appearing in rap songs is so minute when it comes to the grand scheme of things.
What do you think? Why Trump would let out somebody like that he clearly has nothing in common with, doesn't know?
That's why I asked you what your thoughts were, because there's something behind it. He did
Oh,
not
it's,
do
so-
it for
it's
no
something
reason.
in it. It's something in it for him.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes. Somebody's gotten to him and say, okay, I have no idea what, but he didn't let this ninja back out on the streets after the crimes that he's committed for no reason.
Right. And then factor in all of this stuff he's doing, this shady stuff he's doing with cryptocurrency. He's a crook, man. I mean, we say it over and over and over and over again, but he's a crook.
This is good. Birdman 22, thank you very much. He can't pardon anyone who has been sentenced by the state. Only federal prisoners can be pardoned by the president. Thank you, Birdman 22.
Okay.
So if he's been pardoned from the federal charges, but he's got all these state charges, then he's still going to stay in jail if the president can't get him out of that. He's going to some county lockup someplace. I believe he was in Colorado.
No, they're making it sound like on the news, and I guess I should pay attention more closely. They're making it sound like that these people, when they hit the streets, they're good, they're Gucci.
Well, no. Everything that I read said that he still has to do his state time.
Okay, all right.
Now I could be wrong. I'm not sure how this works, but I just don't get why. But there's something in for him.
St. Louis Ron says Trump did it for political reasons, only to give black folks the impression that he gets down with us. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
So 90% of the people that he got out the hooscow are them, and people that he can get some type of kickback from somewhere down the line. And let's just throw in this Larry Hoover guy they're always rapping about. I can see him saying that.
Gets hung up on the rap thing.
I'm serious. I can see him saying that. Who's a popular somebody that they've been, railing to get out of jail for the last couple of years? Who? Larry Hoover?
Still these ninjas of bone.
Right. We're still these ninjas of bone. I can see him doing that.
Up next in the
damn
dog
sure don't care.
He
Damn sure don't care about Larry Hoover.
No. He didn't even know who Larry Hoover was. He probably gonna give Larry Hoover a job if he gets out on these streets.
Hey, huge announcement coming up next with Arlie in her Arlie report. Stay tuned. We've been talking about it for months. Stay tuned.
It takes time to put these things together. You just can't snap a finger and these things happen.
Absolutely.
People have worked their butts off to make this stuff a reality.
Y'all were talking about Stu's weekend, TDSS weekend, field trips. We got a big field trip we want to talk to y'all about.
And she'll also talk about her Arleywood report. So y'all keep it locked, you boys. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews, and your Two Live Stews experience. Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning.
People have been working their butt off to put this stuff together, man.
Yeah.
And it's coming together.
Big time. Big time behind the scenes.
Once we get this merch back up on this website, we'd really be cooking with Crisco.
Look at Arlie. She rub her head like... Hey, man. We don't be working Arlie too hard, do we?
Trying to find ways to break some coin in this thing, man. Once this site get up and we get this merch back up,
Absolutely. Arleywood report coming up. Don't go away.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arlie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949.
Back now at 56 past, I wasn't prepared to translate that as I was doing that little tease.
Oh, that's
that little
right.
mark with the A and then the ring around it.
At.
See, that's what I said. Katie said she thought it was about.
Yeah. Oh.
But I'd never heard it.
Around.
I'd never heard it said. I'd always
That's
seen
right.
the mark, but never heard
Yeah.
it said. And then it sounded stupid when I said it. Violence at NBC.
I heard something
around
big
or
fight
about.
up in the lunchroom the other
See,
week.
there it is. Violence at NBC. GE.com. I mean,
Well, Allison should know. What do you
is
say to that,
internet
Allison?
anyway?
Internet is that massive computer network. The one that's becoming really big now.
What do you mean? That's big. How does one? What do you write to it like mail?
No, a lot of people use it and communicate. I guess they can communicate with NBC writers and producers. Allison, can you explain what internet is?
Hilarious.
Wow.
That was only 30 years ago.
Good morning, Hollywood.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ali.
Howdy. Who's the
1994.
I
30 years
remember
ago.
being in study hall in 93 complaining about why I have to be exact with my email account. And why are y'all making me use this email thing anyway?
Right.
It was like a week and a half where I'm fussing about, just because one dot is off, it's not going to work. This is stupid.
Right. 94, real quick story, and I've told this before, but 94, I'm in Pensacola, Florida. I'm with one of the bros, Howard Brown. I think you know Howard.
Shouts out to you, Howard.
He's in grad school at the University of West Florida. We're in the car. He's like, I got to stop by the computer lab. I got to jump on the internet. I was like, internet? We get in there. He's typing. He's emailing or doing like instant messaging with somebody in Europe. And he's like, I'm having a conversation with this chick in Europe. I'm like, what do you mean you're having a conversation? And he says, dog, you don't know what the internet is? I'm like, no, explain it to me.
It's everything.
Brian Gumble said, what is the internet?
Yes. Shout out to all the people who knew, because I had no idea. I had cousins who were communicating. My older cousin had gone away, and she was talking to her mama. We were all at Thanksgiving in Mississippi, and they were like, oh, yeah, we've been emailing. I was like,
Email?
I don't even know what y'all talking about. How you talking to her, and you didn't send a letter in the mail? I was so thrown off.
Yeah.
And I felt so. My mom, funny story, my mom was like, they told me to go to this NMA, because it was a national period COM. Like, we didn't even know how to read it or write it out, like to say it out loud.
Right.
And I laughed at her so hard. I was like, Mama, I don't know if it's period. I don't think I've heard it like that. Like, we were so lost. Oh my God.
Ollie, before you get into your report, I saw some videos of you yesterday at Wind Down Wednesday. Talk about it. Was it cool? It looked like it was amazing.
It was too many people, but you know me, I don't like not being a VIP. So I was standing there looking at people like, and I was texting T-Mo Goody like, bro, we go wait, because I can't text Cujo Goody because his wife, bless her heart. But anyway, I was texting T-Mo.
They went to Maze?
MHS, yes, Maze High School. Him, Cameron, Gil, Big Gil, Cujo, and T-Mo. But I don't call none of them names.
They said they put it down in a way that was so fabulous yesterday.
They did a great job.
Everybody said it was amazing out there.
I missed Trina though. I really thought it was gonna go in a different order, and so I missed Trina. Doug was like, I think Trina's on right now. I was like, no. So I'm trying to get up there. I missed Trina, but I did catch Too Short. He had all the BITCHs, and I've always listened to the radio version, so I was out there like, how you go, that's my jet. I was catching pearls. My goodness.
Yeah.
And then MJ 8 Ball and MJG, they were getting it, and then Goody Mob. So it was a great show.
How 8 Ball looking? He's still robust.
By then, I had not gotten in my VIP status, so I wasn't as close as I needed to be for that experience. Okay. But they sounded good.
Okay, good.
I could see them, but I couldn't see them. Then I finally got in my VIP world, and I was like, oh, okay, then I can see everybody real close.
I'm concerned about 8 Ball, man, and his robustness.
He was really big. Yeah. He was really big.
Yeah. Well, he didn't look that big. Okay, first, okay, do you want me to make a big announcement first, or do you want me to report, then big announce? What we doing? What's spin the bottle?
What you think, man?
Big announcement, man, because we want to cram it in.
Let's hit it. Let's hit it. So, Dogs and Poodles, Stew Nation, anybody out there within the sound of our voices, while I might not be as sexy as the Tea with Tree, I have the excitement coming for you. It's Big Game Cruise with the Stew.
Yeah, we getting on the water, baby.
We about to do it.
Oh, that's a nice flyer, Harley. Did you do that?
I did that, but Tree said it wasn't the right size, but I'll fix that later. I'm going to go back. She's going to give me the right dimensions, and we will fix it.
Looks fine to me, Ollie.
Yeah.
Looks fine to me.
So tell us about
Dogs
cruising
and
with the Stoozes.
Let's cruise with the stews. So, guys and gals, dogs and poodles, get ready to embark on a real adventure on a cruise with the stews. We're going to take 3 nights, 4 days. So, Friday, we will leave from Miami. And if we're lucky, guys and gals, dogs and poodles, Stew Nation, will either get there early and party or stay late and party in Miami. But if not, we will party enough on the ship for everybody. At the current moment, we have 20 staterooms because we didn't know if y'all was going to act right or not. But we know our Stew Nation. And so if we need more rooms, we will get more staterooms. Not a problem. So what I want you to do is email me at SME, that stands for Stewart Media and Entertainment, no and, SME.Arleywood, because you know how it is. You got to always come to Arleywood, ARLE. It is not an I, people. It is not an I. It's an L. L. I am not Ari. I am Arlee, ARLE. It is short for something else, but it is Arlee Wood, because that's where we at gmail.com, so that I can send you paperwork, $50 deposit. Now, I apologize in advance that we have to get this deposit in super, super quick. But after that, we're going to have a very streamlined, send your money in so that you can pay off your staterooms. It's double occupancy because unfortunately on the cruise ships, they don't really have single occupancy. You can do a triplet, you can do a quad. We can look into it, but we have to do, we got to do doubles. We want to see your face in the place.
Yes. And now listen.
On this cruise, we'll be partying. On this cruise, we'll be having a good time. And on this cruise, we will be having a Super Bowl party. Okay?
Yes.
That's how it's going down. We're going cruising so we can enjoy the Super Bowl together. That's what this is going to be about.
That's what this is. The Stews Cruise for the big game. And the big game is, of course, the Super Bowl, but we can't put that on the flyer because we don't own the rights to that.
Yeah, they'll come for us. We're not trying to.
We don't need nobody coming for us because we too busy trying to make it out here in these streets. And you know, they sue the little people all the time. They don't never want to mess with the big people. They always want to mess with the little people. And we're right now the little people. We're big people in little places right at the moment. Going to big places.
So Tree, put it back up one more time. Email Arlie if you're interested. If you want to put down your $50 deposit. It's the Cruise with the Stews for the big game, aka the Super Bowl. Okay, I think we can say it on the show.
Yes.
So go ahead and put down your $50 deposit, and we're going to have a hell of a time. You asked about Stews Weekend. You asked about TDSS Weekend. We are incorporating it with this big trip for the big game through IntelliTravel, through PlanNet, which we've been talking about a lot for the last couple of months. So come in, kick it with your boys, man. It's going to be a great experience.
Yep, come and join us for an unforgettable Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll be back on Monday so you can go to work with your sea legs and you can talk about all the fun you had with the 2 live stews, with Arlie, with Tree, with everybody out there in Stew Nation that we talk to all the time, but we don't get to physically see. We want to see you. And tell your friends, bring your wife, bring your kids if you want to.
Black Diamond says, I need single occupancy. No problem.
We'll figure it out.
No problem.
I know. So Black Diamond mentioned that she had gone on a Virgin cruise. And let me tell you, Black Diamond, I heard it is the Ritz-Carlton of cruises. We didn't want to pop that one off on our first, but don't think we're not going to come with a Virgin cruise for those of us who want to have that extra opulence. And we didn't go with the Carnival or one of those because they were going to party too hard for some of our old bodies. But Royal Caribbean was going to be right down the middle. Lots of party, lots of rest, great food, great company. We're going to get to eat together. We're going to get to drink together. We're going to get to party together.
Richard Bullock, leave your goddamn kids at home. Don't bring them kids on this boat.
You can bring... we're gonna be on the Wonder of the Sea, so they have lots of stuff going on, slides.
Okay,
and
so the kids are welcome. So the kids are welcome too.
If you want to bring them, but I'm not babysitting about the children.
You just cursed the kids out. Yeah,
I didn't curse the kids out. I did not curse the kids out.
Ryan, don't say it too loud. Well, Ryan probably bringing all his because he's there to do the 24/7. So he coming to.
So I'll give your email out one more time. Give your email out.
SME, that stands for Stewart Media Entertainment. Arlie Wood. That is an L in there, people. It's an L. Arlie Wood, like Hollywood, but Arlie Wood at gmail.com. So please, if you have any questions, you can send them to me there. Send me your desire to want to, and I'll send you the form so that you can put your credit card down and we can get your stuff paid and get your rooms, and we will figure out all the stuff you want to figure out. Can't wait to party with y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
If you never,
I hope the team I like goes so I can wear my like a jersey. I hope the Falcons go. Oh, wouldn't it be awesome?
Right.
I know it's not gonna happen, but oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
Well,
That
no,
would
it's
be awesome.
possible. I think the Falcons,
That would be
the
awesome.
Falcons are looking decent. They got a chance.
We always used to say we'll make you famous. So in the year
Yes.
that we do a cruise, hopefully this becomes an annual tradition.
It will.
Cruise with the Stews. It'd be perfect if the Falcons make it. I like that.
Yep.
Let's
Yep,
talk it
that'd
up.
be great.
Let's
Let's talk
into
it up.
existence.
Come on, Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to the Bahamas. We're stopping in Coco Cay and Nassau. And then we'll be back to the Miami. We had to do something quick because so many people have to go to work. It is in February, people's children in school and all that good stuff. So it's a February 6th, which is a Friday. We'll be out on Coco Cay on Saturday, Nassau, Bahamas on Sunday, back to Miami on Monday. Avenidos a Miami. We had to stay through Monday so that we could all cruise together on that Sunday.
So Arlie, the boat is leaving from Miami or?
Yep.
Okay.
Miami.
Okay.
Avenidos a Miami. Welcome to Miami. Let's get it. I figured Miami would be a fun stop just in case people wanted to make their trip longer because they had one out of Port Canaveral, which was going to make us fly into Orlando, had to drive, or Fort Lauderdale. And I was like, why not just go to Miami?
Right. Exactly.
I mean, let's do it big. Do it big.
Outstanding job, Arlie. We really appreciate this. It's going to be amazing. Looking forward to it.
So we look forward to it.
We only have 20. You said 20 spots right now.
We have 20 staterooms, which is 40 people.
Right.
However,
if
we got room for many more.
Right. If the demand is high, we can get more rooms, but we got to move these 20 first.
Right. Yeah. And somebody mentioned to me already just yesterday when they heard about it, they were like, okay, I need 4 of those rooms already. So it's just moving off these shelves fast, people. And then you got to count us as rooms. So that's 4 rooms right there. And so, hey, come on, guys. We want to see you guys. Guys, let's make it do what it do.
That's good. That's great. Thank you, Arlie. Thank you for help organize this thing. Not help. You really commandeered this whole thing. So thank you so much.
Commandeer sound like I asked for it. That's not what happened. I think we need another word. But
I think you got 3 minutes, Arlie. I think you got 3 minutes to get your report in.
Oh, ain't that some
bull? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Okay, Diddy again. Y'all know we got to do a Diddy. First of all, happy birthday to some people. Happy birthday to you. First family of R&B, as you all remember, Rebe Jackson and LaToya Jackson share birthdays. Oldest is Rebe, she's 75. LaToya 69. Laverne Cox, Keith Murray, the most beautifulest thing in the world. His birthday's today. Mel B from the Spice Girls, Carmelo Anthony is today, and the Notorious B.I.G. we missed the other day on the 21st. He would have been 53 had he still been here with us. Now, it's a lot going on in the news, and I don't ever get to tell y'all all the stuff that's going on in entertainment. Diddy is taking over our whole lives. Right now, Diddy had one of his former assistants, her name is Capricorn Clark, talked a whole bunch about giving Cassie a burner phone while she messed with Kid Cudi. That indicates to me that Cassie was playing them. If I got to go get a burner phone so you can talk to him because you also still talking to Diddy. Anyway, she talked a lot about big dude bodyguard named Uncle Polly forced her into 5 straight days of a lot of detective tests in a room somewhere in their business, which I don't see how they have a desolate area in their business offices of Uptown Records, but that's what she said, and made her, report. They kept asking her the questions because they thought she stole some very expensive pieces of jewelry. What they're trying to do there is say that she was kidnapped, which will be one of the 2 underlying predicate crimes, kidnapping, and they talked about arson the other day with Kid Cudi. So if they can get those 2, then that goes along with these RICO charges. So please be mindful. The feds are trying to set their case. They questioned her former stylist, who talked a lot about beatings here, beatings there, beatings everywhere. Jesus Christ. And then Ray J. I don't know if if the video is able for Ray J.
There's a lot of glitches in the system, and I just think that we need to just chill. We need to let Puffy go. And this needs to be put to bed, and they need to just work their differences out privately, even now, and just move on. Right? We've all just had enough. Today,
Ray J on drugs.
I'm not sure what's happening with Ray J. I do know that Ray J is a master of media. Let me just say that. That dude,
right, but it's not up to the people testifying against Puffy. This is a state case, right?
This is a federal case. Yes.
Federal case.
what is happening is Ray J is just Ray J is saying what a lot of us are thinking, like, y'all have not presented us with concrete evidence that says Diddy has committed RICO. He said, yeah, he a freak. He's a
Right.
slut. He's a hoe. He's a freak.
Right.
Gotta give Endura every day of the week, but he's not no RICO. But what they're trying to do is say, okay, well, wait a minute now. Because other lawyers are saying the same thing. Half the lawyers in the world are like, I see how they're trying to put this together. They're trying to pull the kidnapped and the arson. They're going to pull that in, RICO. Other folks, other legal minds are like, I don't see it. I just see a man who has and here we go with the proclivities, loose neck, has serious proclivities for sexual stuff that is not in the best interest. Like it doesn't go with norms, sexual norms. Well, not sexual norms. Because all of us, y'all don't know what I'm doing in my house. I ain't saying I'm doing what Diddy doing. I ain't got no baby oil or nothing. But I'm just saying, we now have, insights into his world. So it's just interesting. But Pierce did push him on. He said, well, wait a minute. You came on back in November and said, they tried to shoot me. You remember he had this video, they tried to shoot me. F them, blah, 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 bloop, bloop, bloop. And he asked about it. And when I tell you Ray J did a dance, a circle, he ain't answered nothing. I was out there, but they pushed me outside, but then I tried to come back inside, but they were trying to tell me that go out. It was ridiculous. Go listen to that part of the interview. I'm not sure if maybe, because remember he got in a fight, or it was almost about to be a fight. Chris Brown stopped it between Diddy's sons and Ray J back in November. And nobody knew what the whole thing was about. I reported on that back then. So that we're not sure why Ray J is coming out right now, having this whole 30-something minute conversation with Pierce about let my Diddy go.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot. Today we resume with his assistant or fashion person who was with I can't think of his name right now, Deontay Nash. So he resumes today. He had a lot to say too, so that's going to be interesting. Stay tuned for more Diddy news.
Outstanding job, Wally.
I hate that we don't get the live video and can't see actual people in court, man.
Because baby, these drawings, put that drawing back up, Tree. Put back up the poor girl crying. That look like a sea urchin or something. What is that?
I wonder how long it took the artist to draw that.
That looked like a monster.
4 seconds.
That looked like a monster.
It does.
MONCSTER.
She looks very familiar to the picture beside it, though. That artist did an outstanding job.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't never want that artist to draw me ever in the history of drawing.
Well, I mean, court artists always pretty much they draw characters. So I get it, but that's just horrible right there.
Hey, Ollie, enjoy yourself in that chat room because the bull is up next after we do our top 5.
I'm going to go away. I cannot with that man because first of all, what he doing, he is doing some Diddy.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's doing no Diddy.
He's not fighting them, but he's sexing a lot of people. That's all Diddy doing is having lots of sex.
Diddy.
Y'all hating that man having a lot of sex. Let him have his sex.
From what I understand, everybody is consenting adults. We'll see. The bull is coming up. Yeah, the bull is coming up. Stay tuned.
Outstanding job, Arlie.
Thank you, Arlie.
See y'all in February.
Cruise with the Stews to watch the big game. Gonna have our own private party for the Super Bowl, aka the big game.
On a boat, man.
We're
doing it Big Willie style, man.
Big Wooly style.
In Nassau. Looking forward to it, man. Hey, y'all keep it locked to you boys. The Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews Experience. Up next, after our top 5, the Bull. The Bull.
Hopefully we can get this cruise popping off like Tom Joyner cruises. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate goal, right? Like we do it every year and we make it bigger and better. And
definitely
the Super Bowl theme is genius, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's well done.
Can't wait. So
you're not going to disappear when the bull comes on, are you?
No, of course not. Of course not.
And I hope his face isn't covered up. I hope we get to see who he actually is.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Okay. All right. Sometime today. Okie dokie.
Hold on.
And they're texting. Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Ollie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and Poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949.
The 336.
Passports, Passion, and Plot Twists. The Tea with Tree presents Wanderlust, a limited travel series hosted by me, Tree Taylor, with author and luxury travel goddess, Cher Teray. This travel series is dripping with tips and twists, flirts, and fictional love that'll leave you feeling beautifully aroused and ready to take flights. The Tea with Tree and Wanderlust. 6 episodes every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Brought to you by the Booked Club, where frequent flyers and mile highers come together. On the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Before we get to the bull, hey man, I'm seeing my bull backwards. Do you see mine backwards, or you see mine the right way?
It's the right way.
Okay, so you see yours backwards then?
No, I see mine the right way too.
Oh, why is mine like this? I got to figure that out. Let's get to this top 5, man, so we can get to the bull. I'm excited about talking to the bull today.
Yeah, so the top 5 was the top 5 upsets. And if you're new to the show, we do a top 5 competition where we basically come up with a topic and we give the top 5 in order, and we let listeners vote in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group.
I've learned something over this top 5.
Go ahead.
The things that I'm sentimental about and that move my meter, the listeners don't give a damn about it.
It took you a year to figure that out?
I gotta switch a few things up, and it's no problem. It's gonna take me another month to catch up. I got it now. I figured it out.
Yeah,
I figured out the matrix.
So anyway, this last category that we had the top 5 battle/competition on was the top 5 sports upsets. And it was all tied around these upsets and what's going on in the NBA playoffs right now and whatnot. And Sammy Sosa. And so it was the top 5 upsets of our lifetime in effect. Tree, go ahead and show, or you want to recap the last one?
The Georgia Tech-Nebraska thing was a huge upset in my eyes.
In your eyes, I told you weren't going to win with that.
Right.
So we did the top 5 biggest upsets in sports history. Here's Ryan's list.
I mean, you tell me every week I'm not going to win. So that's nothing new. That's nothing new.
And show them my list, Tree. Show them my list, the winning list.
Hey, man, congratulations on the top 5 victory.
Cat's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag. So here's my list, and let's look at the final tally as far as the voting.
Congratulations, man.
Overwhelming.
That was a good list. That was a solid list. I mean, didn't really move my meter, but that was a good list. Congratulations.
Tree's gonna show the final tally right now.
Instead of fussing at us, just do it, Tree. Golly. Jesus Christ.
You guys are ridiculous. I'm literally on the phone with the bull, trying to get him in. Stop acting like this. Okay, I'm one person.
Tree, go away. Go.
I will.
Come on. What are we doing here?
All right, so I won 15-11. I won 15-11. The biggest upsets in sports. So I'm up 15-11 in the whole top 5 thingy that we do.
Okay, man. I'm very excited about this. Congratulations on your top 5 win. I figured it out now. It shouldn't happen anymore. We've been talking about this book that we've read, The Bull, for weeks now. We both read it cover to cover.
Written by B.
Well, I was about to get there. We both read it cover to cover. We both had multiple conversations about it, just you and I on the phone. We talked about it on the show. We talked about it with the listeners. We've read excerpts from the book. I'm very happy to welcome into the doghouse with the Two Live Stews on the Two Live Stews experience, the author of The Bull, B. Y'all show my man B some love. Good morning, B. How are you?
What's up, fellas? What's good?
Real quick. Tree is being funny right now because Doug is not on the screen. And Mr. B, everyone was trying to say that Doug and the bull wouldn't be on the screen at the same time. And we see that's happening. But welcome to the show, sir. How are you doing today?
Man, I'm good. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's up, Doug?
What's up, Bull? What's up, Mr. Bull? How are you?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
So, before we get into it, can I ask why you're hiding your face? I thought you would be happy for people to know who the bull actually is.
Man, y'all could probably relate to this, man. I'm a mama's boy, so I'm hiding my face from mom. She don't like the book, but I had to bring it out. So, it is what it is. Hopefully she doesn't see this. She might, but we'll be all right.
So go ahead, Doug.
Well, I was going to say, so here's the book, The Bull, and it talks about your exploits in the swinger world, I guess is the easy way to put it. Your mother knows about this? That's the first question. I really didn't have that written down to ask you, but your mother knows about your lifestyle?
Yeah, she knows, man. I actually hid it from her for about 7 years. But when I was writing a book and I knew it was coming out, I had to tell her. I had to be the one to tell her. I didn't want her to find out from somebody else. So yeah, she knows, and she doesn't like what's in it. She said it was well written, but she definitely doesn't like what's in it. So we don't talk about it now. I told her about it, and I told her that's it. This is the happiest I've ever been. So she kind of understood that part of it, and I'm just gonna keep rolling. I'll leave her out of it at this point.
Let's start by talking about your fascination with women of power and how that came about, B.
Man, it came about really when I was younger. Honestly, I didn't really write this in the book, but I did want to tell y'all on the show. Y'all my boys. But my first job, right, I was 16, fast food restaurant. I had a night shift supervisor or evening shift supervisor, nice fat ass. And, I was 16, she was about 24. She didn't let me smash, but she used to let me rub on that ass. And, I just thought it was so cool that I could work and my supervisor would do her thing. Nobody knew I was the best employee she had. So I think that's why she kind of let me, mess with her a little bit. And from then on, I always liked women of power, women making decisions. I like to watch them do their thing, make decisions, conference calls, stuff like that. And then afterwards, I like to have my way with them.
Talking to the bull right now. Talking to the bull right now with the Two Live Stews. We've been talking about the book for like the last month or so, The Bull, written by B. So listen, I want you to put it out there. With all this stuff going on with the trial with Diddy, talk about the lifestyle a little bit more in detail, because a lot of people think it's like freak offs, all these wild things going on, drug escapades. This isn't exactly what the lifestyle is about, right?
Man, I've been in the lifestyle almost 10 years. I've never seen anything close to a freak off. I've never been drugged or seen anybody drugged. This is not about any deception, no payments, nothing. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. So yeah, this is total opposite from that.
Talking right now with the bull, with the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart.
Can I ask y'all this? Or can I tell y'all this?
Yes.
Like, y'all don't notice where I am, but I'm actually in the garage of a couple's guest house. So I'm live on location. The wife is in there waiting on me on the couch. The husband just went to work about 30 minutes ago. So
and he knows you're there. The husband knows you're there.
Oh, yeah, I dapped him up before he left. We chatted for a minute and then he was gone. It's not my first time here. I'm cool with this wife. So, I hadn't seen her in a few weeks. She wanted me to do it here at their house. Of course, I'm not going to say where I am or her name or anything, but, it's just part of it.
So how often are you with these wives, Bull, and the husband's actually in the room watching while you guys are doing what you do?
I mean, it happens every so often, but like I said, because I've been in this for so long, I've known wives for 5, 6, 7 years. So now they're comfortable with me. The husbands are comfortable with me. So, some of them I could just go by without them being there. Sometimes they want to be there. Sometimes they just want video. Sometimes they want to FaceTime. Sometimes he may go to the sports bar and watch the game and then get a FaceTime or video from us every now and then while we're doing our thing. You know, they like that kind of stuff.
Bo, how long are these sessions? I mean, clearly you're not a 1 minute man. How long are these sessions when you're doing what you do?
At least 30 minutes each round, but I like to go at least 2 rounds with them. You know, I like to make them. I mean, I guess I could say this, but I like to make them come at least 2 or 3 times before I do my thing.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know
what I mean? Before I get mine.
Two or three times before you have one of what you want.
Of course.
Wow, that's impressive, Bull. That's impressive.
We're talking to the Bull right now. Go ahead.
I think it's easier when you have a variety. Like for me, I've always been the type where if I just had one girl for say 10 years, after a couple years, I'm like, man, I need something different. You know, I've always been like that. And now I'm honest about it. And the girls that I'm with, they know. And
Doug, I'm not trying to hog the interview, but just give me one more second. Bull, are you wearing protection when you do this thing with these women, or are y'all safe and y'all have tested each other and y'all just in there raw dogging?
No, come on, it's not like that. It's not like that. Now, if it's somebody that is a regular, then we may not use protection. You know, I trust them, they trust me. But if it's somebody new, definitely protection. I get tested often. Honest, I never had anything. Honestly, I think the lifestyle is safer than, you know, what we used to do or what I used to do. Go to the club, you might find one at the club, take home, do your thing, and that right there is risky. The lifestyle, they know what it is. Everybody's safe.
There's some like unwritten rules to this thing.
Yes.
Wow. Finishing up with
don't get me wrong. I've talked to couples where some dudes are sloppy with it. You know,
right?
They're not respectful. They might come to the session smelling like weed. They might not have shaved. I understand wives don't like that. I knew that first off. So I'll try to be the one that I'm always clean. I'm always smelling fresh. I'm always shaved. I want to be that gentleman that they don't really run across. You know, I want to be the best bull that they run across.
All right, finishing up with the Bull right now with the Two Live Stews. Let's talk about a fantasy. Any fantasies that you actually were able to fulfill years and years of doing this?
Oh yeah, man. I had put this in the book. Y'all probably remember this. It's a day I'll never forget. It was my birthday a couple years ago. The state I was living in at the time, I actually got an Airbnb at a previous state that I lived in where I knew a bunch of wives, and I was able to get them all together for my birthday. So it was me, my girl, and 6 other wives. So I've always had a fantasy of, you call it, I guess, reverse gangbang, where it was me and multiple ladies. So I was able to get together 7 of them, have them all to myself one night.
7?
7.
Come on, Bull. You ain't got to lie.
7.
Come on, boy. You ain't got to lie to kick it, Bull.
That's all right. You know what, Ron? I'm going to say, I'll send you a couple pictures of it after. Definitely don't show it on the show, but I'll send you a couple pictures. You know, I got receipts. And receipts that have been approved for me to send. So, you know, But I will tell you this. The pressure that night is probably the most pressure I've been in.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Did you pleasure all 7 of these women, or did you only get to pleasure a handful of them? Because you're only one man, Bull.
Well, throughout the night, I ran through all of them throughout the night. And I had been with them previously, so like none of them were like new. But just the pressure of, I remember at the beginning just standing up, looking down at 7 girls looking up at me, waiting on me to get right. And I'm like, oh, shit. You know, and it took a few minutes, but they helped me out. A couple of them stood up. 5 of them were down there doing their thing. A couple of them stood up. So I was squeezing asses. You know, they were kind of kissing me. Next thing you know, boom, that boy woke up and it was a wrap. It was a wrap. Best day of my life. I'll never forget it. I think about that shit every so often. I watch the videos here and there. Even me and my girl watch the videos and still kind of, you know, reminisce about that shit.
Wow. Finishing up with the Bull right now with the Two Live Stews, the Two Live Stews experience. All right, so what's long term? We read the book. Both of us read the book. Very, very entertaining, very enlightening. A lot of things I didn't know about. But you got some goals that you want to try to achieve, I guess, over the long term. Talk about those goals you have.
Man, the goal I have is for it to be a movie. I've never seen anything like this on Netflix. I figured y'all can help me out with that because y'all know people. And if it becomes a movie, we're going to put a clip from the Stews in there, maybe a clip from the first video. Hey, it helps out everybody. We'll have the Stews back on 5 days a week if that happens. That's the real goal.
Bull, before we let you go, man, how do you find these couples, or do they find you? How are you sought out? How often does this spontaneously happen?
It's a website, and that's really the main way to find them. I've been on the website for quite a long time, maybe 7 years now, and I have a lot of reviews, and couples come to me, and they see pictures and videos from my profile, and they really choose me. Oh shit! Damn, she just walked in. She walked in with a Kansas City jersey on. That's it.
Does she mind saying hey to us real quick, Bull?
Throwback Thursday.
Those.
She sounds sexy, Bull.
She is sexy. Oh shit.
Now, we need. Oh, she took the jersey off.
She took the jersey off, fellas. Okay.
Hey, Bull.
Hey, Bull, we gotta let you go, man.
She's butt naked turkey. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Bull. Thank you. Shh. 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 Ah! That's the Bull in the Doghouse with your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience.
I want everybody to pull their phone out. Everybody pull their phone out. Tree, put up the QR code one more time.
Hey, man, I got a list of questions I didn't even get to. I got a list of questions I didn't even get to.
Why didn't we keep him?
Well, he left. He left.
Let me call him. This deserves another segment. No?
Here's
it's your call.
Here's the QR code.
Y'all order this book. And the man already promised us a job, a part in this movie. If the movie happens, he promised us a part in the movie. Hey, man,
I wanted to ask him, where do I get that big bad
no, big black cock hat. That's what this BBC stands for, sir. You want to wear one of those around?
I thought it was big, bad, and crazy.
I
didn't know anything about what you just said.
You didn't read the book then, man.
I thought it was big, black, big, bad, and crazy or something like that.
A riveting conversation, man. Y'all let us know what you thought about that in the chat room. I mean, there were so many roads I wanted to go down, and he was very personable. As a matter of fact, other than not seeing his identity, I thought he was a rather cool fellow.
Right.
I can see him. I can see myself having a beer with him.
Yeah. I can see myself with a role in the movie. He promised us on live video. He promised us a role in the video in the movie.
I can't do all that.
Oh no, not performing, performing, just like an extra or something like that is what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna make a pre-pause comment, man. I enjoyed that just now. The spontaneity of it, not knowing what was going to be said. When the lady walked in, I was thinking she's gonna come in front of this camera and there's gonna be a titty out. I just knew it. I can't wait to get in the chat room and read about everyone's thoughts.
Oh boy, yeah, that was great. Thank you, Mr. B. Thank you so much for letting the Two Live Stews promote your book, man. Make sure y'all go out and order the book, all right?
Order the book and read the book, man. Up next in the Doghouse with your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. We got a last 48. I was going to ask him, has he ever had a problem with, erectile dysfunction during one of these sessions? I was going to ask him if he used medicine for these sessions. You got 7 women. I mean, I don't know how old he is, but after I get me 1.5, it's a wrap. I mean, my hamstrings can't take it no more.
1.5? What's the half?
Yeah, 1.5.
What's the half?
I aim to please. Sometimes that first one could be,
He just called me. If you're interested, I don't know.
No. Are
if
you
want
interested?
him back? No.
He called you. You should take that call, Tree. Tree can't wait to get out of here. Last 48 up next in the Doghouse with the boys, the Two Live Stews. Y'all give the bull a shot. That was riveting. Really
Somebody might need to give him a shot for something else.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance. Every workout.
Two Live Stews experience. He's Doug, I'm Ryan. Together we're the Stews. Are you an exhibitionist, sir?
If I was, I wouldn't answer that question, man. I don't know why you always do that. You always ask questions that you know I'm not going to even participate in.
Well, what's the difficult? Okay, I apologize for asking you that question.
Yeah.
I thought we were on this show to talk about stuff. No big deal.
Yeah.
It says talk show, but no big deal.
So you're an exhibitionist?
I've had my day where I don't mind a little shine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I've
well, last week you talked about being on a plane or something in the bathroom in the 1 foot by 1 foot bathroom on a plane.
Well, it wasn't. I wasn't being an exhibitionist in that small bathroom. I mean, it was just me and her. But yeah, there's been times where there's been a room with people in it, and the spirit hits you. You just kind of do what you do.
Courtney Williams says not answering his answers. If you didn't, you would say no. That's not true.
Right. That is true.
Not true.
That is true.
What do they say?
If the answer was no, you'd be like, no, hell no.
What do people say whenever a reporter runs up to them with a microphone? No comment.
If they don't want to talk about what is being asked.
No, that's not true always. No.
Romulus Kane says, hell, in a way, I'm impressed. I'm a fan of people living their life. I don't care about you. I don't care about people's thoughts. Now, where I am in my life today, I have to be because I have children. But prior to that, I wouldn't have met a freak and called her a freak or tried to embarrass her. If I like you, you like me. Okay, we can do some things. Yeah, I don't judge nobody. Everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that. Courtney Williams, you're not on trial, Doug.
Exactly.
Everybody's on my side with this. Everybody's on my side with this.
Exactly. I'm not on trial. Don't ask me no questions like that. I'm not on trial.
Come back on screen for a second if you got a second, Tree. What's that on your hat, Tree? My glasses, I can't really see. What's that on your hat? Is that a cock?
Just like I like it.
We got the bull on the Tree came with a cock hat. Y'all order this book. It's a great read. It's a quick read, and it's a great read.
Pull out your phone, scan the QR code, and buy the book. Support Stu's businesses.
Would you guys be willing, well, maybe not you, Doug, Ryan, would you be willing if I produced a whole series of just you and him? Because Doug is shy. You don't seem to, you're very free. I love it.
Tree. I would love that. That guy was interesting. And he's talking about a lifestyle openly that a lot of people probably would love to be a part of, but don't have the balls to do it. Yes, I would talk with that guy. No question. No question at all.
A pop-out. I mean, a pop-up. I mean,
a pop-out.
Yeah. All right, we're going to try to get this thing back on track, but I enjoyed that. Spur of the moment. That was different, and I like different things.
Mm-hmm. That was good. It was good.
We've talked to Deion Sanders and Paul Tagliabue and David Stern and Michael Irvin. Man, the Bull was one of my favorite interviews, talking about his put-down game. I mean, and he started getting relaxed, man, and you can see he was about to start feeling it for a second. No, not feeling it like feeling it, but you know what I mean.
I want to get some of that big bad crazy wear. We should have asked him that. We should ask him where you can get his website where he sells all his gear at.
Big black hat. That's what that BBC stands for, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We got a great last 48, man. Let's go ahead and jump to that, man.
Last 48, the biggest memes in the 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group over the last 48 hours.
Thank you, Bull.
Roll them out, Tree. Roll them out.
Cass said him and this girl watched the videos together. Him and this old lady cut on a video of him and 7 women and just watch it. Wow. Shouts out to you, Angel Reese. I kind of stole your thunder earlier. Shouts out to you. Another milestone for Angel Reese. Sophomore becomes the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 500 points and 500 rebounds, doing it in just 38 games. Did it quick. Previous record was Tina Charles, and she had it at 44.
I should have read that. We shouldn't even let you read that.
No, you can read it again if you want.
Because
that's not Angel Reese.
You probably one of them people online that's saying all her rebounds come from her misses. That's what they say. That's what they say to discredit her.
More than 50% of those rebounds are from her misses, but I didn't say that. You did.
That's not true. Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that stat from?
I didn't say that. You did. You just said that.
No, where'd you get the 50% of her layups are from her misses?
I watch WNBA games just about every day.
So that's the actual fact, or you just threw that out there just to say something funny?
I didn't say anything about actual facts. I just made a comment. You made a comment. I made a comment. That's kind of how this thing works.
Shouts out to Angel Reese. Shouts out to her.
Richard
no matter
Bullock
what the haters say.
Richard Bullock say show was wild as hell today.
Right. No matter what the haters say, do you, Angel Reese?
Listen to me real quick. We're going to do an after dark show.
It's really troubling for people in your community to shoot you down. Right. So just know, Angel, if you're watching this show, I got your back.
Yep. Shouts out to you, Angel. Got to work on them free throws and on shooting the 12, 14 footers. But shouts out to you, Angel Reese. And shouts out to Paige Beggars and Cece also.
So this is the Wing Chun group. Just thought this was a great. If you grew up during our era, 70s, early 70s, mid 70s.
This is going to be looked at like it's a racist statement when I ask this.
What statement?
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
All of these guys related or something? Is one of them the father? And the other 3 are the kids? No,
Start the whole damn show over. Let's just start the whole damn show over.
No.
First of all, you know who those guys are. You absolutely know who those guys are.
I know they're all actors. I'm just asking if they're related. I mean, they in the picture hugged up like they're family, and I don't know if they are. All their last names, Chin?
So to the left is the great IP man who
all the way to the left?
All the way to the left is IP man, had a ton of great kung fu movies. Then you got Jackie Chan.
Oh, okay. Okay, I do know Jackie Chan.
Right. He's really the comedy out of these guys. Then you got the great Bruce Lee, and then you got Jet Li.
Oh, well, I know Bruce and Jet have to be related. They have the same last name.
No, one spells his name L-E-E. The other spells his name L-I.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then they're not related.
IP Man allegedly is the guy that trained Bruce Lee. Or did he train Bruce Lee or did he train Jackie Chan?
Well, real quick, why are all these guys in the same picture?
It's showing the Wing Chun group. And they're the greatest movie kung fu artists of all time.
Okay, so they're the Wing Chun group.
Yeah.
No relation. They just work.
No relation.
Okay.
They're the four, and I'm not even 100% sure about the whole Wing Chun thing.
Okay.
Those are the four greatest movie kung fu martial artists of all time. I think most people would agree with that.
No Chuck Norris, no Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Fuck no, we ain't putting no Chuck Norris in that damn group. Are you crazy?
I didn't know, man. I didn't know. I was not trying to be funny.
You may be able to put the brother in. What's the brother name that's in all of the Tyler Perry movies? Muscle Bound Ninja. He probably is like fifth. He probably comes in number 5.
Yeah, every major kung fu movie that I've seen, one of those guys are in it.
Right. Oh, he's going back. Julius 35C is going back to Jim Kelly in the 70s.
Nice.
No, but what's the guy in all of the movies, the Tyler Perry movies? Real muscle-bound ninja. Michael Jai White.
Isn't it Michael Jai or Jay?
Yeah,
Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White. Beast. He probably next in line after them 4 guys right there.
Who you gonna take? Michael Chung, Michael Jai, or one of those guys? SDB_ATL said Bruce Leroy.
Nah. So if all 4 of them guys got in a fight, I think I'm taking. You
Bruce
gotta
Lee.
take Bruce Lee. You got to take Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's number 1 on everybody's list, and I think second. I think I might have to go with Jet Li. Put the picture back up one more time, Tree, and you're watching the 2 Lost Tues experience.
This is a good one. I didn't know. Okay, this is good.
Yeah, and they're not related. It's very disrespectful, and a lot of people would say that's racist.
I wasn't being racist. I'm not racist. I had a question.
Yeah. So Jet Li, when Jet Li hit the scene, there was a game changer.
So real quick, if you see a picture with 4 people that you don't know, and they're all hugged up like that, wouldn't you think there was a relationship? There's some type of, maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. I'm sorry. Before I get us in trouble.
Yeah.
I respect all those guys.
Wesley Snipes was a martial artist as well, but I don't think that he's included in that group. Like Michael Jai White 100% could be included in that group.
Those guys are some certified killers right there. Those 4 guys are certified killers. They whoop your behind.
Oh, yeah.
This was
all
good.
Right, from The Athletic, who's the best college player in the last 25 years? Ranking college football's top 25 players since 2000. We had a long discussion about Cam Newton over the last week in the 1 year that he had at Auburn and all the things that he did. And funny, interesting enough, this meme has Cam Newton at number 1.
He deserves it.
Reggie Bush at number 2, and Ndamukong Suh at number 3. I would think you have to put, looking at the list, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Ed Reed, Vince Young, Tim Tebow, Travis Hunter. I would put Vince Young higher. I think I would put Vince Young probably after Reggie Bush. Maybe I put Lamar Jackson before Vince Young. People forget Lamar Jackson should have won 2 Heismans. His second year, his last year, statistically was better than the year before when he won the Heisman. They just had Lamar Jackson fatigue, basically.
Right. They got voters fatigue.
Right.
That's a hell of an accomplishment to be on that list right there, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're watching the 2 Lost Tues experience.
Whether you like Cam Newton or not.
Put it back up, Tree.
He was that guy.
Absolutely.
He was that guy. I think Tim Tebow could be a little higher on this list because Tim Tebow, too, was that guy at Florida. But Cam, hands down, deserves that number 1 spot. No question.
Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, at 24. That's kind of low.
He could have been higher. He could have been higher.
Travis Hunter, Terrell Suggs. I don't remember
Travis,
Terrell Suggs dominate like that when he was at Arizona State.
Travis Hunter could have been higher also, sir. No one has played more snaps than that guy in college football. History.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was getting 100 plays plus per game. Animal.
Yeah. The year before Cam got to Auburn, I think they were 5-8, or what was it?
They were under 500. They were a bad football team.
Yeah, they weren't a good football team at all. And that guy, one guy came in and made that difference, which is legendary. All right, you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. One more, Tree. We got any more? I think we got more.
Oh, this son of a bitch.
Oh, we actually talked about this earlier. Todd and Julie Chrisley officially pardoned by President Donald Trump in bank fraud and tax evasion case. I just the thing that keeps popping in my mind about Trump, man, and we're going to be talking about this for the next 3 years and 9 months, 3 years and 6 months. Like, why didn't anybody do anything?
They can't, man.
It's like we know that it's against the Constitution, or it's breaking the law, or it's it's in poor taste, to say the least. People call him out, the press calls him out, and then they'll move to the next story and forget everything that they just said. They'll act like nothing happened and nothing ever results from him doing dirt.
On top of him commuting these sentences, he and Elon Musk have apparently broken up. Articles came out yesterday.
Like they go together.
Well, Elon is no longer in his administration.
Right. Yeah. Says he's quitting. Right.
Okay. So when we got that message yesterday from Tree, my response was, "This is just the banana in the tailpipe, so they can throw people off the scent."
Mm-hmm.
But if it's true, Elon has already came and got what he wanted: the world's information. He's had a free go of it since the beginning of January. Here we are about to hit June, and he's got all he needs. He's like, "Thanks, I'm done. I can move on now."
Yeah.
It's disgusting what's going on, man.
Yeah, it's disgusting, and it's just like I said, it's just nobody's doing nothing. Like the Democrats,
these people are applauding him.
The Democrats really, I don't see them giving the effort it feels like they need to be given. It's just, but you know what? They had him impeached twice, and he still got elected president. I guess they probably in their mind like, we can't do anything. I mean, what can we do?
Tons of evidence showing that he tried to steal an election.
34 counts. Like it's so much stuff that we can list. I guess the Democrats say we got him impeached twice. What more can we do? They're probably tired. That's probably their mindset. I'm tired, boss.
They got to keep fighting. They got to keep fighting.
All right, last meme. One must go. We always have one of these. One must go. This one is tough. One must go picture challenge. This is very easy to me.
Yep, me too.
Who you taking out? Who got to go?
Since you said it first, you go first.
One must go, man. Go ahead.
Miss Haddish, man.
Yeah,
her routines are so hit and miss for me, man.
So, I mean, a lot of people, I do laugh with Kevin Hart. Now, I don't think he's the greatest comedian. I tend to agree with Cat Williams and think that he might be a government plant. But I understand when people say Cat Williams not funny, but I still laugh at his stuff sometimes.
You mean Kevin Hart? You understand when people say Kevin Hart isn't funny?
What did I say?
You said Cat Williams.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Kevin Hart. So yeah, I'm taking Tiffany Haddish out too.
I know some people that don't like Mike Epps at all. I find Mike Epps hilarious.
I love Mike Epps.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't like Mike Epps.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like him.
They don't think he's funny at all.
And I agree with Uncle Mike. Shouts out Uncle Mike. He's right. She's a much better actress than she is comedian.
That applies for Kevin Hart too.
Kev's funny, man. You know, his delivery is funny. His little squeaky voice is funny.
Right.
His mannerisms are funny.
His whole body is funny. Dude he's 4'8".
Wow,
he's 4'8". We had him in studio for a couple of segments. He's very, very short, to say the least. Everybody knows he's short, but he's really, really short.
Mike Epps is country funny. I agree.
Like Country Wayne?
Him and Country Wayne have a different bit. It's a different act, but
right.
They're both country funny.
I like when Mike Epps, after he tell a joke, he do that. I like Mike Epps, man. A lot of people don't like that guy, but I like that guy.
Indiana's own. Up next in the Doghouse, we got a 2-minute trespass.
We really need this today.
It's been a lot going on today. I think it's been great, though. I hadn't been in the chat, but I think it's been great.
So you got to bounce up out of here early today, right?
Well, I have something to do at the top of the hour, and if you guys are still around when I get done, which shouldn't be long, I will be back. But if you guys are gone, then it's okay.
All right, so we're going to read a bunch of chats, so stay tuned. All of your chat, we're going to read a bunch of chat. Please, if you can, donate a couple of bucks and help us keep the lights on. We appreciate it. It's Friday. It's offering time. Look to the bottom of the chat. Click on the dollar symbol and donate right there. And if you're watching the replay, same thing. Look to the bottom of the chat, but click on the heart symbol and donate there. All right? Come cruise with Stews. Go ahead.
Loose Neck said the 2-minute trespass is definitely earned today.
Hey, cruise with the Stews. All right? Email Arlie, sme.arleywood@gmail.com, sme.arleywood@gmail.com. Put down your $50. We're going to have the biggest Super Bowl celebration cruise with the Stews for this year's culmination of the NFL season. It's going to be great. A lot of fun. Stews weekend, all of that stuff, all coming down to one trip.
Can the bull come? I asked Arlie. Can he come?
I think a lot of people would like to meet the bull in person. What do you think, man?
I'm cool with the bull, man. I got no beef with the bull, man. I enjoyed that.
So you know how they have celebrities on the Tom join a cruise?
Yes.
So our first official cruise, the Stews cruise, our first official celebrity should be the bull. What do you think?
I can see me going back to my room and hearing, end up on the same floor with the bull and not be able to sleep.
You know the bull putting in work.
He said, man.
I got no beef with the bull. Ron Stewart. Yeah, you need to say pause. You need to extend out your pause for that one.
Everybody, I don't need to pause, man. I don't get down like that. All right, 2-minute trespass up next, and then we'll get into your chat. Super chatters, thank y'all very much. Y'all have stood up today. We'll read your messages first. It is a Throwback Thursday. We are the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience.
Yeah.
And favorite albums of all time.
Thank God I got something right today.
The Kings of Rock. Absolutely.
I was trying to keep the New York theme since I started up with that.
Great song. Real quick. Shouts out to Champion Rivers.
Champion Rivers.
He's not Flash, but he's fast, and his name is Jay.
Wow.
This is my cousin, our cousin. We call him Champ. And growing up in middle school, I spent every day with this dude.
Absolutely.
His father had the only club in town, and we used to work the convenience store that his dad had also.
Is that where you played pool? You were pool sharking?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we learned to play pool at.
Had my first beer with this man. Played pool with him every summer. After school on Fridays in the 8th grade, we had to clean the club for that Friday night. We would have parties for the cool kids only across the street at the club just about every Friday. For about an hour or two, we'd clean up and drink with a few 8th graders and have a good time in the club.
I just told Ma when I was home 2 weeks ago that
love you, Champ.
I haven't seen Champion Rivers in 35 years.
That's my man.
Is he older than, like, how much older than y'all?
No, he's Ryan's age. He's Ryan's age. He's Ryan's age.
My classmate. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I mean.
91.
One of the grooviest guys you'll ever know. Amazing dude. Love you, dude. Miss you, man. Glad you're listening to the show, man. Much respect, champ. All right.
You guys did good with Ryan. You did good.
Well,
Doug, you're so secretive. It's okay, honey. Come on out.
Tree, I could have talked to that guy for a while.
I know. We're gonna.
I had a page of questions for that guy.
Please keep them. By the way, the Tea with Tree is tonight, 8 p.m. We're back.
Yeah, the Tea with Tree.
For him, we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss these passport bras and hookups abroad and things of that nature.
Why not that be a great segue to have the bull on your show?
Oh,
because the bull travels. The bull travels.
Yeah, he's going to be on every space that we can put him on. Yeah. Y'all did good. I thought it was tasteful. It was I was sweating a little, but.
You were sweating a little for what? What reason?
What?
Like Arlie said. Oh, go ahead.
I'm not going to read that one. You read it in chat. It's
like she said, what you do, you're not putting out what goes on in your, I mean, it was, and the lady coming on, like, I couldn't have written it better myself. Why not 2403? Always here early in the morning, 5:27 a.m. Thank you so much. He's supporting the Stews crew.
Where is Why Not 24 at? Was he on the call like 2:00 in the morning last week?
Yes.
Maybe he's in Japan or something like that. Why not? Where are you at when you watching the show?
That's a good question.
Thanks everybody for your donations. Till Dog 12 says he's giving the Stews and his wife Arlie, myself, and everyone else here in the space their flowers. He's grateful for all of us.
Thank you, Till Dog.
Thank you, Till
Richard Bullock. Thank you so much. We appreciate your blessings.
Appreciate it, Richard Bullock.
Sean Mims. Angel Reese is a bricklayer. Most of her rebounds are off, and she's missing layups and still missing shots.
Not my words.
This is what I talked about earlier. And then
not my words.
You co-signed it.
Not my words. But I watched the game. She misses shots. Not my words.
Yeah.
Thank you, Big Kev. Great show as usual. Yes.
Appreciate it, Big Kev. That $5 mean a lot, sir. Thank you.
This might have been my favorite show so far. I mean, we can only keep going up. Going up. Sean Mims. ESPN had to walk back that fake monkey noise towards Reese. The media did the same thing with BYU Duke volleyball game. Thank you for your donation.
See, that's one of the things, though. You can't hate on a player. Players are going to get talked about.
Right.
She's the first one with 500 and 500. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Yeah,
Sean
she's great.
He came back again with more coins. Get over it, Stews. The fake sister girl lost. When he got Kodak and Wayne out, no one complained. Oh, he's talking about the party.
Get over it, Stews. The fake sister girl. See, that's
he's talking about
that sounds. Yeah. Oh. So I see what you're doing here, Mr. Mims.
Thank you for the money. Here. Thank you for the money, Sean. Wayne was locked up.
Only one group of people throw out that phrase "fake sister girl."
Question: Wayne was locked up.
Little Wayne, he was. I don't know if he was locked up, but he was going to go to jail for something.
Okay.
And
they say that's why Amber Rose is also one of his supporters, because there's some things about her fraud where she's in trouble too. Loose Neck says, does Doug know?
Does Doug know the cruise is not on the Chattahoochee River?
Shit.
That's pretty good.
That was. We ain't got no jokes today, Ryan.
So the joke is I don't travel enough or something like that. That's the
you go down Beaufort Highway. Yes.
What do you call a singer with a laptop on her head?
Shit.
What do you call a singer? What do you call a singer with a laptop on her head? Ooh. Ooh. That was close.
Yep.
Adele. You call her Adele.
You silly. That was good though. But I was going to get in trouble.
Adele, you get it? That was a good one. That was a good one.
10th DQ squared. Thank you so much. Just paying his dues.
10th
Appreciate
D.
you, 10th D.
Appreciate it. Where's the 10th D? Let me see who I know from the 10th D.
When is a door not a door? When is a door not a door? I think Ollie knows this one.
When it's a song.
Oh, that's close, Ollie. That's very close.
That's Adore the song, Prince.
When it's ajar.
Ajar. Okay. So 10th district, 10th D. We said 10th D. That's the 10th
north.
district. Yeah.
That's in New York, New Jersey, right?
No. Illinois,
No?
Indiana, Midwest.
Chicago.
Illinois,
Okay,
Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota, and Wisconsin.
I used to know all the districts. I don't.
That's cute.
Thank
That's
you
cute
so
stuff.
much. These donations just keep flowing. We thank you. Finally, a trip.
Yes,
I'm
why
in.
not? Yes, thank you, why not? Let's go. Looking forward to hanging out and drinking libations with y'all for 3 days.
And
No
you know
kids,
the great thing about
show.
cruises?
no show.
You know the great thing about cruises, man? You can get slizzard and not have to worry about how you go get home.
No.
Not worry about nothing.
You can find a chair on the deck after you've been slizzing. Just go to sleep.
Go to sleep
Yeah,
on the deck.
Yes.
It's great. I love cruises, man.
Doug, are you going to pay for my single occupancy room?
We'll work something out, Tree.
Everybody know y'all gonna room together. Y'all need to stop it. Everybody know what's going on here, man.
Stop that.
I'm definitely getting
y'all
my
don't-
own room.
Y'all
I'll
don't
pay
even
for it.
y'all don't even really do a good job of hiding it anymore. It's
Go
so
ahead, Tree.
obvious.
Go ahead, Tree.
He wanted to match me today. From
Yep.
Shedrick Moore, thank you so much. Congrats to my son Jaden, who graduated from Berkeley Middle College High School on yesterday. He graduated with honors, received 57 credits towards college and 4
Damn.
certificates.
Shut up.
Proud father.
57 credits, Shedrick?
What does he mean by what's he trying to clown? Berkeley Middle College.
Yeah, I
High
didn't
School
get
yesterday?
that.
What does he mean by that?
Clearly,
Is
he's
it a
being funny,
combo?
but if he did something to get 57 college credits, I mean, he was handling his business. Shouts out, Shedrick.
Do you
Like
go
father,
to
like
college,
son.
middle school, and high school all in the same building?
No,
Is that-
no. That's why I'm trying to figure out what he mean. He'll
It's a funny-
explain.
It's a funny.
He's from my hometown. He's actually the high school historian. We got 2 historians on our behalf.
Grit.
Shedrick and who else?
And the guy McDowell,
Yeah, Earl McDowell.
which I got the audio.
Earl McDowell is the Stews historian. Shedrick is the Berkeley High School sports historian.
It
you
was
put
so much
together.
going on today. We couldn't do that. The audio he sent,
Oh
but I did get it.
yeah. But so I found all of the audio that Earl McDowell has been putting together over the years. I found all of them. It's like 20 different clips.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Bits
awesome.
and stuff like that we did with we used to do with Shaggy and whatnot.
What
you
do
send
runners eat before a race? What do runners eat before a race? Nothing. They fast.
That was good.
I'm on fire.
That was
Y'all-
good.
Somebody
Y'all,
put me out. Somebody
y'all-
put me out.
Sense of humor is clearly different than mine.
Griff, thank you so much. What's happening, family? Paying my dues. Man, I have to see about this cruise. It'll be my first. Me too.
You gotta come, Griff.
And you know what? And talking to people, man, a lot of people have never been on a cruise.
Man, you know Ninja's scared of that water because they can't swim. You know that.
Well, I
know
can
that.
swim.
That's true.
Yeah, Ninja's scared of that water, man.
like
But knock a wood though. There's never any type of disaster with cruise ships.
Like the Titanic, right?
Yeah, but that's 1 out of 1,000. It's 100 cruise ships push off every day in this state.
Remember
in this
COVID?
country.
When all that.
But that wasn't that wasn't
Been
that ship didn't sink. Everybody
You're
caught
right.
COVID on the ship.
Titanic.
Cruise ships are safe.
And they had to
I don't-
stay out in the ocean for like months because people
Ugh.
kept. It was terrible.
Head
Yeah.
bodies.
No, they were
and-
at the pier. They were parked at the pier.
From Loose Neck, thank you so much. BBC definitely doesn't stand for Boys Book Club.
It doesn't.
No.
Doug, would you be interested in being his promoter? Because one of you said something about gear. I don't know that he has gear, but that is a good idea.
What the hat he had on? You didn't see the hat? Big, bad, and crazy?
I don't think that's his brand, though.
I don't think it's his brand, but you just gave him some valuable information.
You should sell that. Big,
From
bad, and crazy.
From Loose Neck, thank you. Doug's role in the Bull movie. He's the husband leaving for work. Doug, he didn't say you would be have a role. He said he would. I mean, do you want a role?
Yes, why not? If I can get a check, I'll be in the Bull.
Okay, guys, I'll be back. Y'all have fun. I'll be back.
Let's bring Arlie in. Take your place.
I'm handling it.
Okay.
Put you in the middle.
Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike.
Middle.
Absolutely.
Dougie in the middle. Where he at? In the
middle. Middle.
Dougie in the middle. Where he at?
In the middle.
From Tina O. Thank you, Tina. Child, y'all bringing out the Bull brought out the money today because there's people in here. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. From Till Dog 12. Tree Doug isn't shy. He's scared. You right. You
scared
right.
of what?
I think Doug be doing this stuff and y'all just he ain't telling y'all what he doing.
Scared of what?
Let me tell y'all, them dudes that never talk about it, then you get with them and they have a whole third leg. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Y'all better back off, Doug. Or you gonna bite off more than you can chew.
So much I want to say right now.
You remember Pops on the Wayans, brother?
Can you imagine Doug walking in the Lenox Mall with a BBC hat on with no clue? He gonna get got.
I'm gonna buy you a hat just for the laughs. I'm gonna follow him with a camera so y'all can see. That joke will be funny.
One of the worst experiences. It really wasn't an experience, but somebody that I know and went to school with very well. I'm in Lenox Mall, and I see him across the way, and he's walking with another dude like real close. I say, "Hey, John, Doug!" I run over to him.
Come on, another Bulldog story.
The guy with him kind of like drifts away. And the guy that I knew started talking to me real small chat, but I noticed this guy he was walking with when I first saw him kind of just drifts away. And for years, there were these rumors about his sexuality, and it was revealed to me that day in Lenox Mall. So it's funny you make that.
You don't have a good radar, a good
gaydar,
do you?
No. I mean, I mean, first of all, I don't care to even have a what do you call it, a gaydar?
Yes.
Yeah, I
tried not to. But
this Mickey Ficky here is so bless his heart. He probably turning people out over there.
Exactly,
in his house,
because nobody is believing that you're this good and pure as the driven snow.
I'm back, guys. Hey, you guys miss me?
No meeting?
I'm done. It was a quick call. I'm done.
Y'all didn't even talk. What did 2 minutes?
It's okay.
From Loose Neck Side.
Hey, I missed you guys while I was gone. Let's go. What did I miss?
You can let me out now. Bye-bye.
No, stay, Ollie. Stay.
From Loose Neck.
I was telling a story about a dude that his
homeboy
lifestyle revealed himself to me in Lenox Mall.
I remember that story.
Yeah.
Why I gotta be next to Doug? From
Loose
Neck Side. I changed my avatar in honor of the Diddy trial sketch artist.
I can't see it. It look like Bologna.
It's good times.
That's what I thought.
I can't remember. Right, that was Sweet Daddy's girlfriend. Her name was Savannah something. Savannah,
she had a big heart. That don't look like he was about to get killed for drawing Savannah bad.
Right.
Rel Scott says he's headed out to the Braves Philly game today. Doug, I needed that Justice jersey. Guess I'll rock my Acuna jersey and piss off the entire stadium.
Go Braves.
You better be careful. Oh my God, don't the Philly fans go hard in the paint?
They're bananas. They're
on
sick.
The field.
Go Braves.
Calvin says he's helping keep the lights on. Thank you so
Calvin.
much.
Thank you, Calvin.
Thank you, Calvin.
We appreciate you. SDB _ y'all would play Peter Piper. Yeah,
I thought about that.
Produced, nigga.
I thought about that.
I know what
I thought about
doing.
that.
You did that on purpose, Tree?
Peter
I
Piper
know
That's good.
following
what
the
I'm
bull.
doing.
That's good.
That was good. That
Bravo,
was good.
Tree. Bravo,
That's
Tree.
the one good thing you did all day, Tree. That was awesome.
Bravo, Tree.
That's awesome.
Methuselah, today's Throwback Thursday set the bar. Great show. Thank you, Methuselah.
Thank you, Methuselah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come join us on that cruise, bro.
Are y'all still doing super chat? My goodness, y'all come on. Let's go.
Praise him. I vote for the Stu's Super Bowl cruise by Arlie to become the new show annual signature event.
Yes.
That's
the
what we're shooting
idea.
for.
That's the
Oh,
idea.
so just to be clear, there's no Stu's weekend. This is now it.
This is Stu's weekend.
Very
Absolutely.
good.
Absolutely.
Y'all heard him.
We got
say it.
another announcement too about the next
And that's
outing
perfect
that we're going to
because
have. Go
during
ahead.
Stu's weekend, you know, because I have a hard time making it to every. I'm on the boat. I won't miss nothing on the boat. I'll be there.
God,
Oh, I'm
you
excited
look
about
crazy
this.
just
You'll
now.
miss something. It's just in your nature. You're gonna
No,
miss
it's
it.
not. No, it's not.
You'll
We
miss
also
the
got
mark, miss the boat, miss the miss.
our next outing we're planning to announce in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. We got another thing that we're putting together right now. So stay tuned for that, for the fellas in particular.
Cedric Galloway, the late to the show. We had an hour-long meeting at 6:30. Who you work for?
Damn.
I mean, that sounds like us.
They had
Yeah,
breakfast. They had breakfast.
He was probably getting off from third shift.
Thank
Cedric.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you, Cedric Galloway.
Cuzzo.
Derek,
Is
Derek
Derek, are
Rivers.
Derek and the other one, are they brothers?
Derek
No,
and
they're
Champ are
Derek and
first
Champion?
cousins.
They're first cousins too. Okay.
The cousins, yeah.
Corey loved the joke. Adele, LMAO.
I think it should be Adore.
You gave it a LMAO? Wasn't that funny?
Yeah, I don't think so either. Thank you, Adrian. Adrian bought the bull. I mean, has
He
the
did.
book he bought the book.
Thank you.
Adrian, how are you enjoying it?
Since
Tell
you're
us.
new here, Arlie, since you just got here, what do you do? I'm sorry. What do you call an unpredictable camera? Y'all think about it for a second. What do you call an unpredictable camera? Just think about it. Y'all all educated, y'all all smart. What do you call an unpredictable camera?
Snap.
A flash in the pan.
A loose cannon. Y'all gotta think. Y'all gotta think.
Thank you, Corey. Great show today, as always. If the Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I definitely will be on the cruise.
Thank you.
We love to see you.
Hey, put down that $50 deposit.
Today.
That's very important that y'all put down. Did we give out the cutoff for that, or we don't want to give that cutoff?
June 9th.
It's on.
Okay.
It's on the
June
flyer.
9th.
Perfect.
June 9th. So that I give people a little cushion.
Yeah.
A little cushion.
Tomorrow.
Hey.
Yeah, and we got to hold the room. So if you don't put that deposit down by June 9th, then we're not going to be able to hold the room.
Doug, send Arlie our money, okay? From Rel Scott, just a little something for the machine. Thank you, Rel. Hashtag 2 Live Stews.
Rel, be careful at that game.
I hope you and Tasha had a great Memorial weekend, and I hope y'all have a great weekend coming up, Rel.
We're gonna start calling his. Ryan been off I would say about the last 2 months. I don't know what's going on, but he's been off. I think we have a Ryan clone.
From M3, how you treat others, is how God will treat you. It's
Thank
true.
you, M3.
Thank you.
Thank you, M3.
Thank you so much.
I agree 100%.
What's that in reference to?
We don't know. He probably referencing Ryan and how he's been acting the last 2 months. Praise God.
From Loose Next Side, Charlie Woods already done pulled up to Perkins and Waffle House looking for that waitress Nutzy like Pops.
That's not necessary. Why did he even go there? Why?
He's loose neck.
Come on, loose neck.
And because Charlie Woods be like his daddy, we like them plain people. I want to control them. Nobody talks about how Tiger Woods did that and controlled that little girl. She was a doggone manager at a
Denny's.
Hooters or something.
It was a Denny's.
Oh, something real simple.
Yeah, it was a Denny's.
From Till Dog 12, today the group was so slept on, along with Troop. I like Troop. I don't hear a lot from today. Yeah.
Oh my God. A big dog just stepped in the building. Shouts out to you, Bell 11 Tour.
Suke. Wait, okay. Let's go.
Yes.
Griff thank you so much with another donation. Oh man, I look forward to the drive from Greensboro. Oh, he's saying because you're not doing the weekend.
Well, come to the cruise, Griff. Come to the cruise.
Well, we probably are we gonna have some tailgates during the
Yep, we're gonna tailgate. Don't listen to them. We're gonna do like we did last year and just jump on somebody else's tailgate.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, we definitely gonna do some tailgates. Yeah, absolutely.
That'll be about 4 hours after the comment. He just come get on it.
Melvin Eccles.
I was reading another one. I was reading Melvin Eccles actually.
Thank you so much. And yes, there is a show tonight. Thank you for asking. Y'all, I'll be okay. A lot of people be checking on me after the show. I'm fine.
Thank you, Melvin.
Bay 11 towing. Stranded on side of the road in Metro Atlanta. It's very stressful. It's dangerous. Call our guy Melvin Eccles at Bay 11 Towing, 447-770-6949. He's been serving the Metro Atlanta area for decades. Several trucks, no long waits, quick, fast, in a hurry, competitive pricing. Melvin Eccles. Thank you, Melvin.
Shouts out to you, Melvin Eccles. Thank you, Melvin.
Thank you, Melvin Eccles.
Hopefully, Melvin comes on the cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Bring
if you've never been on a cruise, it looks like several people have never been on a cruise. On a cruise, everything is free. Everything is free.
No,
it's not free. You're paying for it.
Right, in the price.
It starts.
How many drinks come in the drink package?
They have different ones.
Yeah.
Every cruise I've been on, the drinks were endless. Maybe I paid for it and just don't remember.
You did because it's separate too.
Oh,
but
I haven't been, but I know
there are ways to.
Yes, there are.
Work around that.
Agreed.
You can get all the equipment you need on Amazon too.
They're probably checking that stuff now because Amazon, the people be putting the hacks on
TikTok.
now. So if it's a hack, then now people don't know to look for the hack.
All I need is a gallon of tequila.
From Shoshani, how Doug got on his Velma glasses and can't see the name of the group on the video. I wish you would wear the other ones.
These are the ones y'all wanted me to wear.
Those look good.
Doug, you look good.
I thought they were the Fred Sanford ones.
No.
Maurice Bird, Why You Want to Get Funky on Me is another song by Today.
Oh, that was a good one. Why
okay.
get funky on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. C says Charlie is destined for a bunny.
He is.
Yeah.
His mama's a bunny. You kind of.
Why shouldn't y'all use a broken pencil? Why shouldn't you use a broken pencil?
Your timing is just a lot to be desired in your timing.
It's okay.
Why
you
shouldn't
might be
you use
led
a broken
wrong.
pencil?
I don't know.
Well, that's not bad, Tree. That's not bad. Why shouldn't you use a broken pencil? Because
it's not a pen.
It's pointless.
Freaking fire.
Literally. And I guess that was good.
I'm gonna buy it.
I mean, the Adele was the best one so far.
Okay.
That was the best one.
Julius 35C. The refs screwed the Knicks in game 4. What y'all got?
A lot of foul calls, but we turned the ball over too much, and they didn't.
Whatever, man. Y'all about to y'all asked
It
about
ain't
to be
over.
home. Y'all asked
It ain't
about to be
over.
home.
We got a game tonight in Madison Square Garden. It's not over. We need to play much better, though.
Let's talk about this real quick. Now, how does it feel, y'all, to act a fool like y'all did when y'all made it to the Eastern Conference Final? Now y'all ass about to get swept damn near.
Where your team at? And we're not getting swept. We got to win already, so we're not getting swept. Where's your team at?
We're the 16. The Lakers are 16-time world champion.
At home right now.
Have won several championships since 1972.
At home right now. I won in 70 and 73.
You can't talk about the Lakers. You can't talk about the Lakers.
I got a question for y'all.
He wasn't even born. I won in 70.
Right. The Knicks ain't even won a title since you were born.
September. You were born. Oh, you're born in August.
August.
I'm born in
August. You weren't here yet, but okay. What'd you want to say? Ask.
I'll get to it in a second.
Very good. SDBA. So will they have to pay back those loans and back taxes? Talking about the Chris lease.
Oh, they're going to have to, aren't they?
I mean, maybe not. He might forgive that.
It's the skin they're in.
God, they get so hooked up.
Julius 35C. Larry is moving from a federal prison to a state prison. Trump did Hoover. No favors. So it was, I think you're right, Doug. Like he was sitting around like, looking for something because black, thinking
throw us a bone. Throw us a bone.
So I pulled up. No, Todd and Julie Chrisley are no longer obligated to pay the remaining restitution they owed as a result of a pardon granted by former president.
Because it knocks out everything.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all got to be kidding me, man. They just get to keep the $36 million?
$17.8 million in restitution in addition to their prison sentences. The pardon he issued a pardon, effectively nullifying their sentences and the requirement to pay restitution. Under federal law, presidential pardon cancels any unpaid restitution owed by the pardoned individual.
Karma will take care of that.
Doug, you asked me a couple of days ago why the Knicks were wearing a number 12 patch on their jerseys. The Knicks are wearing the number 12 patch on their jerseys in honor of the late Dick Barnett. He's a legendary guard who played for the team from 1965 to 73 when the Knicks won championships in 70 and 73. His number 12 jersey was retired in 1990, and he passed away this past year in April of 2025.
Dr. Chandra Nicole Hosley woke up to this in my inbox. Trump pardons rapper NBA Youngboy who was sentenced for gun-related charges.
That's the same thing he got Lil Wayne off some time ago.
Yep, something's
going on.
Gun charges.
Black Diamond giving Microwave a warning, and she is correct. Keep the weed at the house. We don't have time to bail you out of jail. They have dogs out there sniffing you and your. She's talking about the cruise.
Y'all put microwave business out there like that. Damn.
He did.
He said something in the chat about it.
And she's trying to be like, no. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I've had a situation with them dogs trying to come back from one of them cruises, so she's right. Don't do it.
From Jungle Brother, Ray J got some explaining to do regarding Whitney Houston's unaliving. That's what they say.
Well, why would he do that though? Why would he unalive her?
He didn't unalive her, but he was one of the last people to see her alive.
Yeah.
And the note, the note that she gave Brandy when she was down there doing that interview.
What note she gave Brandy?
It's a big conspiracy. Doug sending the police to the Bulls location.
Never.
Loose Neck, he can't send him to his own house. Doug was doing the Michael B. Jordan from Sinners. He was two people at one time. I mean, I'm impressed. That's why Tree was so stressed, because she back here working like Doug got to be hidden and Doug has to be seen. How do we do that? That's why it took us a while to see the bull. Don't y'all let Doug fool y'all.
Man,
Doug back there carrying. He told me.
Arlie wanted to know. She said, she's not leaving. Wait. Ain't no way. At the house and the hubby fist bumped on the way out. No, ma'am. No, sir. No.
I have not fist bumped my husband. Talking about, okay, babe, I'll be back. I'm going to show you some video. Me and this ninja up in here.
No freaking way.
Blowing your back out.
I mean, and I'm going to videotape it and send it. And I also said in the chat, which a few people said, I don't want my husband and my extra meat. They need not never know each other. I cannot cheat effectively if they friends. It's not cheating no more.
These people do things differently.
How does this even work? But he ain't these people. These people. He need to be very careful or he end up on some get out. Because one of these girls, oh my God, he hurt me.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with
his
that.
Head. And both of them, he gonna lose both heads.
He's 7 to 10 years in this journey. It sounds like
he's all right so far.
They setting his ass up. Just
Loose Neck said he needed to go check his garage. He'll be right back. That was a good interview.
I said, Loose Neck, did you find anything in the garage? He said, no, I looked everywhere.
What is this? Big Bull had them blue chews and honey packs. What is that?
I looked up honey packs because I keep seeing it, and it's supposed to be a new sex something you buy at the gas station.
It's like I've heard about this. It's like
you had to preface with that.
It's like Viagra, and they sell them in the gas stations, and it's honey. It's actually honey, pure honey, and evidently it works.
Well, why wouldn't you just go buy honey from Trader Joe's?
Because it's not that kind of honey got something in it.
Maybe it's something added to it. I don't know.
It's Viagra honey.
I've never used it.
Loose Neck said Tyler Perry made Michael J. White audition with his shirt off.
Well, we need to see what we getting when we take the shirt off. This is acting. Come on, guys. come in person. I'm just kidding.
I would be offended if a producer or director said, "Hey man, take a shirt off, let me see what you look like."
Has that ever happened?
No.
To either of you?
You said you wouldn't?
I would not be offended. I would not be offended.
I've had that happen. The music producers, they always try to get you to lay down somewhere or do something.
That's a whole different thing there now. That's a whole different thing.
You're like, gross.
2 more and then we're out. Till Dog 12. If Cam stayed at Florida, Tebow would have never saw the field.
No, Cam would have never saw the field. That's why he left.
Right, that's why he left.
Yes,
right.
that's why he left. He knew that he was about to get the shaft from them folk if he stayed there.
Yeah.
Last one, Loose Neck with a message for Ryan. And this is related to the cruise. Tisa gonna make Ryan write her name out on the blackboard. Because you keep saying her name wrong.
Purposely. He called her everything with a T. Tasha, Tanya, Tamika. Tanya.
I hope she comes on the cruise with Rel.
Yeah, hopefully she will. Thanks, guys.
Great
job.
In person.
I'm out. End it.
I would love to meet Tiffany in person.
So, Arlie, go ahead and talk about the cruise one more time and where people can.
Everybody, please remember sme.arlywood, ARLEWOOD @gmail.com. Let me know so I can send you the paperwork so we can get these payments rolling. $50 reserves your spot in your room. For those who are talking about, I need my own room, we'll look into it and see what that's going to cost you. It's going to be a little different. You know, they don't like to do solo rooms in there. Or if you want a quad, or if you want a trio, or if you want these family style, if you're bringing your whole family, let us know and we will make it happen. February 6th through February 9th. The big game is on the 8th. We'll watch it together and cheer for our respective teams, whether they're there on the field or at their houses watching with us. See y'all in February.
Tina already sent Arlie. Look at this. Sent you an email, Arlie. She ready to go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she ready to go.
I mean, we're going to have our own viewing party.
Yep.
For the Super Bowl. I mean, because pretty much I do the same thing every year for the Super Bowl. This is going to be something different. This is going to be something big. This is going to be big.
Yeah.
Can't wait. And thank you, Melvin Eccles. Golly. Thank y'all
Shouts
so
out
much
to
for all
Melvin
the
Eccles.
donations. Yeah.
All the super chatters, thank you very much. I'm giving an A+ to you guys. Thank you very, very, very much. Everybody in the chat room, thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
As Tina said, have a great weekend. Thank y'all. It's about you guys. You guys drive this show. We appreciate you.
Hey, one quick thing I haven't mentioned, all these mentions I did today. Hey, listen, if you need life insurance, I'd love to be your life insurance agent, all right? Give me a call, 678-770-8073. That's 678-770-8073.
You do know Tree has a cock on her hat, right?
Watch my show tonight, and I might have a cock. No.
Arlie Wood, thank you very much. A+ for you and all of your
thank you, Arlie,
work on putting this cruise together. Thank you
very
Tree.
much.
A+ to Tree. Thank you very much for all that you've done today. We really appreciate it. And Doug, congratulations on your top 5 win. And A+ for you today and your services, sir. Thank you very much.
All things are back to normal. Me winning the top 5.
Thank you, FM. News is powered by, fueled by IntelliTravel.com. We will be doing another talk for you next Thursday.
Another presentation.
Another presentation. So make sure you guys stay in tune for that. We're giving you an opportunity to learn how to earn commissions off of your travel and the travel of others.
Right.
Everything you book on these search engines is paying someone a commission. Maybe you should get your own.
If you want the link to next Thursday night's presentation with Director Pethro Daniels, who knows her stuff and is making a 6-figure income residually, okay? Email me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, and put your phone number and the word travel, and we'll send you the link. Next week, Thursday, which is June the 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
I think Ollie has a good point. We may need to say fuel by PlanNet, not IntelliTravel. But we'll figure that out. Good catch. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Thank y'all very much. Be careful this weekend. If you're out in these streets enjoying spirits, make sure you drink responsibly. We'd love for you to come back on Monday at 7 o'clock for the next 2 Live Stews experience. Thank y'all.
We didn't even talk about Kirk Cousins. We need to get rid of his ass.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't know how we're going to do it.
We don't talk about things that don't matter.
Yeah.
We only talk about things of substance, and he just don't matter. We didn't talk about Aaron Rodgers either, and how he still got the Pittsburgh Steelers on ice. It blows my mind what them cats are doing, man.
Yeah. We talk about all the fun stuff, though.
And we had the bull on.
Absolutely.
I was scared when he stood up because of the pictures he sent. I was scared when he stood up he wasn't going to have no pants on. I really was.
We would have had to cut that shit real short. Pause. I didn't mean it like that.
If his cock is as big as he says, why wouldn't he want to show it, right? Pause.
Why do you say stuff like that?
Never mind.
That's not cute, man. It's definitely not cute.